before our enemies. We have sworn an oath to restore Biafra, or we die in the process. There will be no retreat and no surrender. If the option they give to us is to seek our restoration by violence, every living thing living in the zoo will be destroyed. All the animals will be destroyed. It's a promise and a pledge we are making to them. They must understand that we just don't love our country. We are fanatical about Biafra. We will do everything humanly possible to ensure that Biafra comes. It is either the flag of Biafra is raised up or I am lowered into the grave. One of the two must happen. It is better for this heaven and this earth not to exist than for Biafra not to come to pass. We dedicate it into the hands of Chukwuabiama, the creator of the heavens and the earth, because only him decreed that we should exist as a race, and only him has the say to decide and to determine if we are to survive or not. We don't rest our hopes in any man. We don't believe that any country can do anything for us. We are going to reaffirm our faith in the supremacy of the creator of the heavens and the earth, Chukwuabiama, upon to whom and in whom every glory and honor belongs to. That's why we worship him and nothing else and no other. We worship the one true living God. That is who we worship. That is why we were created. We are not like any other people. We have been chosen by Chukwuabiama to serve him. We have been chosen by the creator of the heavens and the earth that we may serve him. That is why in our names it contains every praise imaginable. Every praise imaginable to the Most High is contained within our names, because we are very special people. We are here to reaffirm and reiterate that. We are here to ensure that this very march towards our freedom cannot be hindered. Any obstacle on our way, real or imagined, man or woman, adult or child, anything it is, once you are an impediment to the restoration of the sovereignty of Biafra, you will be destroyed completely and totally. In every way imaginable. We do not forgive. There is no forgiveness in our dictionary. We are here to ensure that the death of 3.5 million people is not forgotten. It is to them that I owe every ounce of loyalty and obligation. They are not here to offer any advice or to ask us to forgive Gowon. They are not here to ask us to forgive Haruna. They are not here to ask us to forgive the Yoruba people and the Wolowo family. The reason why we exist is to ensure that their memory, that they can never ever be forgotten, that their memory will linger on forever, that as long as man walks this earth, this world will remember the 3.5 million people that they killed, men and women that did nothing, children that were innocent. Their only crime is to be blessed by God. That is the only crime they have committed. As those children were being slaughtered, as they were being stabbed to death by a very wicked and cruel world, spearheaded by a Wolowo, everybody looked on and did nothing. Instead of them to help us, they ensured that our absolute blockade from land, air, and sea was absolute, that we may die, that the children of God may die. But lo and behold, Chukwuabiama determined that we cannot die, that we cannot perish, because we are his own. Despite all our iniquities, despite all our sins, he made us in his image. He gave us that very edict to worship him, and that is what we do every blessed day on this radio station, without fail and without the fear of any human being, such as of an animal in the zoo. We are here to worship Chukwuabiama.
Yes.
The terrorists to kill people, just like Soludo did last week, when he sent armed Fulani terrorists that he recruited in the old Anambra State to kill innocent indigenous of Ebonyi State. That we are meeting in Obosi. We are over 11 lives we are lost. We are extinguished. Just like that. And many of them are in the hospital. So many of them at the point of death. That is why we respect America. Because they believe that things like that are done by the terrorists. That is why you know that Nigeria state is a terrorist state. Soludo is a terrorist. Anywhere where you see more than 4 people lose their lives. That is a terrorist act. The delegitimized governor of the old Anambra state that was part of Nigeria, Soludo, sent his criminal terrorists to go and murder 11 innocent Biafrans that were having just a community meeting in Obosi. They killed them. Their bodies are all over social media. These individuals have not done anything wrong. They were not armed. They were not planning anything. They were just meeting in their community meeting. And Soludo sent his armed terrorists, supported by President Tinubu and Christopher Musa, to go and murder all of them. As we speak, Tinubu has not made any comment about the killing of these innocent Ebonyi citizens that were in a community meeting. Christopher Musa has not said one word about the murder of these innocent indigenous Biafrans where they were meeting. None of them have said anything. Biafra, who came from that region, she has not said one word about the loss of 11 lives. Men in their prime. Many were sent to the hospital. None of them have said anything about the murder, the killing of these innocent people. The only people talking about that are the United States of Biafran people and the citizens.
Yes. Greetings, Genuvia France all over the world. Umife. I bring greetings to you from the depth of my heart. This is another day. Can we register a message? A message when my sister actually register today. My one and only sister, Nikky, AGNES. One of us, Umife, indeed. Or by Ukuano, or by Abramagua, or by Ifonia Metre Cantel. This is the time and the season. Annual Umuife will prove to the world that we are Umuife indeed. Because in age where that never believe I may appear. Yotago darkness in all day and 18 ife. Age where Mariah as Genubia France and no one never blank Grabaroka and 8 years witness there. That is what Genubia France represents, and I'm a kind of establish. So I want to join this self-discipline. Join when moral decency and keep Bazua, whether you like it or not, when any other choice. So please, can you help me join me? Welcome my sister on board. This is Nikky, AGNES, one of us who always celebrate in times of Yona, Umuchuko Kabia, Manezu Zomachuku, both my ex and my everywhere, doing a very wonderful job. One men call me men call this is one of us, Nikky, AGNES. One and why. It's a great privilege to see you again. One, and thank you so much for joining tonight. One, my voice on Apata.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure. Good evening, everybody.
They were my sister. My one, I get broken up because of based on time and chances. As well as in Europe opportunity and we register this message. You have to go to us. Because here in the know is the movement of the people by the people and for the people. Because if I were the mark, if I not talk, I'm going to you bring your own on the table, get tea on the table. On your will take a senke here at the table. If I name my name, wish. Those are my today. Oh, that now USB government, oh, the last bus stop. You have to go. I'm the last bus stop. I ain't with any other choice. Nikky, AGNES. One name, I'm with any other choice.
No other choice now. No other choice. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm times I'm on a privilege to discuss tonight. What I go. When some people say that I will be a France. When there's some people saying that now they are Biafrans. They are using the name Biafra. Some of them will require them to become a broadcast. Some of them will not require them to be Biafrans. But how much you want to say that they believe in a USB? You want to joke with Nikky AGNES? What kind of Biafrans are those kind of people? You answer my question.
Yeah, I understand what I mean. Then we go divided house again inside Biafra government. Or for them, some they claim na they confused. You want to go man how much year name? You want to go? So this in another apart from United States of Biafra government. So if we go now, you suspend then I suspend the one here. So normally, they were borrow what they came and the only right place to stay is with United States of Biafra government. So because pardon me, I think I'm very strong today, so I'll just be managing to chip in with water.
Nikky wonderful. One lead is what is strong. You have to go. Nothing to you. I'll come ready to kill one. You're talking my point. Oh, no, Jehovah can.
So, the thing I'm going to format. Okay, now what?
Yes,
So, I went different format in Ghana. It will take another one. I'm going to know maybe get it on ground. Then go establish another one sharp. So, based on what is going on now, on the chunk because I don't see a situation whereby now Eddie declare Biafra. Was there a United States of Biafra, which you and I and many of them voted for? Are you getting me? As one now, we are still going back to, to continue what we were doing before the declaration of Biafra. So, and some people are paying attention to them. Upon that, the people that felt that they were deceived, before recollecting themselves, they decided to suspend the person deceived. Yet, some group of people made someone. So, I think they are just confused. So, United States of Biafra is the final bus stop, just as the topic indicates. So, just allow them to continue doing whatever they are doing. Hopefully, one day, India and go still realize themselves.
And Chidubem Emmanuel, I see you and you're welcome to the program. Nelson Mark, there were Machineke. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Chidubem Emmanuel. Hello. The name the Bafra.
Yes, sir.
Hello,
yes, sir. I don't want to think. So I want another issue tonight. Nasuka Kayamba Tipa Yotago. Ilanya now. Wi-Fi on email my sister Yotago. Everything is all about seed time and harvest time, okay? Everything is all about seed time and harvest time. I'm not black mango. Mango, orange, orange. And the version of this our movement kita now. I came to realize that now some of us are self-discipline. Notice the go. Some of us are self-discipline. Some of us are moral decency. Amami otago. Moral decency. Like kind of video mbara yesterday. Daki Daki gaga no obodo tai moto na the middle of their road na cause nuisance. Emechazuruze mgbe ndị ke nwụrụ ha na-agụzi egwu na-agụ egwu Igbo So more na say na one and that would be France. These people are would be France because the new Biafrans aga go obodo ndo also. Now cause that kind of nuisance. I'm not talking my point. Because some of us didn't realize they are Igbo. Almost some of us they are Igbo, but they don't behave like Igbos. So I'm asking them a kind of question: is it one of the ways they feel an EG? Because now can we tell the name of Biafra or can we render our movement useless? Well, what is your take on that?
On the Nabambo.
Some of them buying us Igbo na behave like Igbos.
Yeah, the only thing because this week, this week, some things in from this in happen Igbo. Oh, we get about some spaces like this. Here, some people they can join again or meaning and then enjoy what is going on. If I name Igbo. So I think some of them, some of them, I found with somebody that is working with Nigeria government. Probably they are benefiting one or two things. Now I watch Madu Dika Ken Guru Ago now. I boy up only book now. Ken Guru Ago only now. So in a new honor.
When I came go to Igbo.
Probably by blood, being that the parents Bundi Igbo, which I believe now when they massacre the guy when Anambra, what I go. So
Aprama Igbo now.
Oh, I am what they and they watch before it was camouflaging. No one IPOB, DOS, all that kind of thing. Kita now. Or divert, I think, this guy in Kuguda against this freedom, against Mazin and the can. So you watch this kind of people now.
Okay, you notice going at Nonya Igbo because based on Aprama based on fruit here, if you go at this person is not an Igbo person. If real. That is what we want our people to know. Out from our people, how we water this message. All of the Biafrans listings, Biafrans all over the world. We know no message today. We got no echi. You want to know Patabia, I want to message and register. I am not many people know about the register. I want to we register. And the message I got when those particular people on message is not for everybody. Our message goes for people that are connected in the spirit, thinking what we are thinking, feeling what we are feeling, that believe in one vision and one dream that we believe in. On that, a message in Agara. So, what we are trying to let our people know today, Biafrans all over the world, Oroma dinine na asu Igbo, wonyi Igbo. Oroma dinine na asu Igbo, wonyi Igbo. The only way you can make genuine Igbo people, the only way you can make genuine Igbo people, or the only way you will know a genuine Igbo Biafrans or Igbo is by their character, not by their words. The only way you know a genuine Biafran, Igbo Biafrans, is not by words, it's by their character. And what is the real character of a genuine an Igbo Biafran? How are the ambassadors of peace? How are ambassadors of fairness? How are ambassadors of equity and justice? And the people progress. That is the only occasion a genuine Igbo Biafrans. Nikky, AGNES, always look at us.
Hey, it's my brother.
You want to go? That is the only way you know genuine Biafrans. One, no blast on the Igbo. You take an answer. One, where am I, Papa go or Mama get? Or Ejigi, or one nigga, or Munyegi. You know, you're not clever on our Biafran. If all these characteristics never know. One, on our Igbo, they are.
Yeah.
You have to move as we got there, Nikky AGNES. I'm on any other way you got there.
Actually, Imago now. I be a reason here like this. Yeah, yes, yes, na Fabulondi Igbo, and you are right too. But then, if you take well, probably biologically there may be Igbo. And only one story, somebody, no story, yeah, be just last few months back. Here na chopụta na some of our people, gallant men and women, ndị nọ especially na homeland, some of them. Only somebody from my hometown. I don't know that he was even from my hometown, so he contacted me. I know. I seen on a full video for some months. Go. So no, from in a game now before now I know anything Biafra. Na as in na the thing ne fair fenanti go that kind thing. So one follow him to your beer chat. So then he was in, according to him, on Abuja, he was doing his campaign, all this NYC stuff, something like that. So I'm saying, okay, now so bad they run. Now boy, what he had now wearable when Nigeria happened to him, because House of Nanda, look at this is the reason for Biafra, and which your support is needed. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So, but Anna what happened? So in the camp there, one competition had their men. Only already started now. In as much as no one that he will never win that thing, no matter how goes where they you know the summit, and those summits when all go see me hold they say that this is very perfect. But in as much as no one that they will never grant him that thing. So, it can't happen. I told you, these are part of the experience. Many people may go experience, which only open up that Nigeria for Igbo, as in it's not for Biafrans. But what I'm saying is that some of them Igbo, but their sense of reasoning. Any day, but when they are there, out of hate. Out of their hatred on somebody. Are you getting it? Or
Yeah.
na somebody are there niha kafasi way chop onya hune. Are you getting it? Or na fafi maybe no I don't just know. So because of that hatred, they will just don't want to reason whatever the person is saying. They don't want to listen to that person. Or this mentality of nonya abolo some of the buy here. And these are some of the things we need to discard in this Biafra movement. These are some of the things. By all those sentiments, we don't need it. Gossip. I just noticed you add all this gossip, all this jealousy, envy, all this. We don't need all these things now. This movement. You want to go? Or unnecessary competition, all these unnecessary competitions. We don't need it. These are some of the things that are deterring some people who made their sense of reasoning or that go off. So each year of if not some of them actually they may be Igbos, but their sense of reasoning are the right in order. Now, Kenya get messy oderinda. Kenya get messy oderinda. Kenya get messy this kind of people, none of this situation. That's the big
I like this way put away now. After observing all these things, after observing this kind of individuals among us, the question I would say, can I get this kind of people among us? Because I need this kind of people among us. Either way, I need because darkness and light and when anything you gonna have. Yeah. So the only solution to this, those that believe in light, they are gathering themselves as light. You they don't have one believe in darkness and even though I'm not again so. But they don't think the way me and you are reasoning. Okay, if you go the different to like is a reason, if the different to that's a reason, because the way that's a reason, they can put that or not in our DNA. We know the reason that way. We know they behave that way. I swear to God. Originally, Igbo person betrayal na DNA. Give my idea. Originally, Igbo person nature one nature. had the very, very progressive, and had the very, very creative. I believe that everybody will go better. Okay, I'm a case you original Igbo. So all these people na asu Igbo na behave na eme ebeburu go better. If una na nda agro ndi Igbo. Also on the Fulani na reason that way. Fulani na reason that way. Fulani na reason that way against us. So only onye Igbo, you only na reason ka ndị Fulani. The same way the Fulani say reason against us. When the more I join the category with the Fulani, I come say even though they na Igbo, I come after gas an Igbo. That is my own way of understanding.
Sure.
I don't know who's there to come this Biafra the way Africa from my own side. Then I wouldn't want us on another one and say after the thing. Only I share power with me because which of one is I don't know whether they feel me.
Sure.
You have to go. So now I'm gonna go USB government. My sister, EJ glitters, one and they will EJ one militant, my own militant, my colleague. Well, and I'm gonna guess in Avalia, EJ glitters. I'm gonna guess our assistant on board in the building, Nikky AGNES. So I need relate to it now. When some topic I try to register today, I will move Bafra, I will water. Now one industry is no more. Industry is not allowed in USB government. I know our topic in Abalia. Yotago, industry gossipers are not allowed in USB government. I need lawyer. I need no who's going to try to move Biafra in Abalia. So I don't know when you're planning to no comment section now. You only be in on a program today. You only not like equasre. You are privileged to watch this program today. It is a blessing. Because I give up with the spirit of Asre na Hogo. Actually, work with the spirit of Asre. Mona Nikky AGNES. I give up with the spirit of Asre na Hogo na Balia. Which again require. If you look on when I now when you open a sedos or when you open Nikky AGNES, give me a legal device. One we have no choice to go and make it. Our own is to register it. Ziego says Yegi. Usually would agree with her. So Nikky AGNES, so when you keep Makanda, no jump gassery in this our movement. On was on easier.
When that's because I've not encountered them. What I go because in a government. I've not encountered them. When they are no within the government. So this particular case now, I've not encountered them.
Like for example, Kita na you watch him go over to be around. You have to go over to be cabinet. You have to go when they hana bona no course. When they hana bona as a cabinet, which is under the government. And they no kata no over to be an echi, over to be an echi, one you shocha, what or cabinet echi and one is one because one you shocha. Like you say na ma attack in the cabinet members here. Like you say na kotosi ha, like you say na kwasere against them. No one run again, but again go. Can you John Diamond again? Like you focus on it is supposed to na say that drama. I think you still remember vividly, right? You remember vividly.
Yes.
Because that spirit of Asra and Akomba around that Obatobia, which we saw open because I from the area open. I feel the man and I got through. So that spirit of Asra, always a very dangerous thing. We don't need it. Do you understand what I mean? We don't need it. Only on a cabinet, you are one of the members of the cabinet as USB government. You are working with your colleagues as your fellow cabinet members. When all you people in the cabinet members need to put yourself in order, resolve things within yourself. If you have differences, even in that cabinet, resolve it there within yourself. Don't bring it outside. Nikky AGNES, I don't know whether they hear me.
I can hear you.
They don't need to bring it outside. Don't wash your dating need. Don't wash your dating need outside. One misunderstanding. Misunderstanding. When misunderstanding, what really matters to set a lawyer to make sure that I think progressive. But all now unu na-eme entertain, as in unu na-eme entertain spirit of envy among yourself, or na-eme entertain spirit of anger among yourself, or na-eme entertain spirit of bitterness. One, there is no union. There is no union. I don't know if I'm making a point here. There is no union. That is not what USB government represents. That is not what USB government represents. USB government represents peace, fairness, equity, and justice and progress. That is what they represent. So you must represent all these qualities as a USB cabinet member. You must represent all these qualities as a USB media. You must represent these qualities as a USB citizen. One hour wasn't in there, our people in Abalia.
And again,
okay.
Can I add one or two?
Yeah, continue.
Yeah, another thing again, in my hair about government, right? Oh, a government, like I said, everything about the government should be official. Like it should be official. We see the in a way like anything apart from the government discussion. Because all that in the Buddha now, right? Because amam ka mmadụ ga-esi nọrọ na be ya mara ihe na-eme na be onye ọzọ. Do you get? Or you just, I don't know how it feels. They are serious of it. Amam ka o si adịwa like, or I just need discuss mmadụ ka ọ gịrị amam you have to see if you kwesịrị na-eme or you kwesịrị na-eche or something you kwesịrị dị busy as in amam how it comes or I need discuss mmadụ whereas no the thing about Tomochi man put the thing what I go. Because I don't see a situation. Somebody Ghana, maybe somebody in the US, only cause on Asia, for instance. You know, somebody you don't even know. No, maybe no, you are guessing, you guess, or I don't know. So anything about anything official discussion about government. The question how we may discuss here, they should be just specific on that in bringing her together. And in every government, superior, subordinates, you want to go. But the thing in a chop can bend it, just like what I said before. When if you do know they met ya. For that reason, they want to be controlling that person. They want to be the person now control because this is like here in Nigeria we tell you this as government then here we say somebody now losing as the person they go just face the person no president but no on when they now run go to Nigeria normal bro present as government. So I think that's what some people want to bring into the government like the United States of Biafra government, which is not possible. You want to go you will see any other they follow the superior person in order. Every other person's. Be okay with that decision. We can discuss it later, not to start challenging that order at that moment because two people cannot be president of a country at the same time. You want to go? So in terms of that, as same. Maybe no when the like I don't know. The thing is just amami ha na-ekwu Igbo enwe eze. Ka ihe mere that slogan ji bịa Igbo enwe eze.
Ọsọba ihe gbasatara asịrị ha.
Because nke asịrị a gwụ m ike ama m ka ndị mmadụ ga-esi na-akọ something as in ka nwere ihe na-agọ mbọọdụ nwere ihe na-agọ mbọọdụ now. I don't know, seriously. Because please.
Well, I'm going to have to that condemn. That condemn now. It is also about what's up now.
I know the year or Ezioku. We got give again Ezioku. I know the year. They tell you.
Man, you have an abalia now. The bank that no one iba. Oh, na madam ibe gosia. Abi.
Na so.
Mama na ibe gosia. And the never say. Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. They were more noble. Abi.
So.
Okay, if I go to this time around, I will okay by age. Over on your age. okenye awụrụkwa old age ọwụrụ old age mere mmadụ okenye ịghọtago nwatakịrị can be okenye can be nwatakịrị ịghọtago my point.
Onwere somebody dere ebe a n'ụwa, and this is exactly it. Afọ onye ahụ bụ ana m agụ ya comment section. Anọ m na your comment section. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Onwere somebody dere ebe a. Ọ sị that that asịrị is different aspect of sabotage. There is no reason why a cabinet member should bring out any issue or misunderstanding of any cabinet member, which is just it. You get? Yeah, but they are there representing the government. Whatever thing, can you get result to asiri? That is what I'm trying to articulate. Like, can you figure bring out? You are in a government. You have a head there. This is the person that will bring. Oh, go do more a discussion on this, but you guys have to agree before. Can you get put the asiri? Unless there is this envy, or you feel that this person is not doing it right. Okay, if you get asiri, I don't know. I'm trying to just arrange it. Well, in a government. No.
Envy. Jealousy.
Yeah.
Hatred. Bitterness. So when you are not envious of your brother or your sister, you got konya hasre. You try the game now. Envy. Feel like this it's supposed to be me. You're not supposed to be him. It's supposed to be the spirit of if it is not me, it no go be you. I want to put asre.
Wow.
So as a genuine Biafran, that kind of spirit, they're not supposed to possess them.
Yes.
As a genuine Biafran, that kind of spirit, we don't need it. We don't need it, and that is not what USB represents. Abi? So we are trying. We are putting the record. We are putting the record straight here, and the under registration. They put here record. We are registering the record, registering the message. Because here I find a market and all the registered, right?
Yeah.
On the internet not a lie. So more people to Korea. As one there was a time, so time. Now Nikky AGNES, your friend said, "Oh, some particular Abi."
On a normal ground, one comment. Sorry to interrupt you, sir. One comment from Chidubem Emmanuel. Say Adandi Uchu is very envy and jealous for our DPM, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Like KD level, as your open size, right?
I'm listening.
As in, madu na-eme go do envy and jealous. Ocho no able size ya na-eme. Like KD put or maka na the lady on a media. Maybe no a platform or something. No feel keko ga-esi chinwe government with that lady. Like if I thought that she's envy and jealous of our DPM, like on what aspect? They are not even where the level, where any aspect. There is no comparison at all.
Okay, if you go there, based on these characteristics, for me, if you go na uro Igbo, they are you confirm there now.
I'm here as a comedy.
One confirm go kitana no nya uro Igbo. Just like Ikengi Iruago. This is we are saying here. That is what these people are doing, and that is not the characteristics of an Igbo person. Go their way. How would you Igbo? So whether me as Igbo, as long as if we are not like for like this, I'm not as Igbo. I don't see that woman as Igbo person. I'm not as only Fulani. So on the Fulani na pasan yo diagwa. So on the Fulani na pasan yo diagwa. So on the Fulani na pasan yo diagwa Ikengi Iruago na pasan. So on the Fulani they will to behind like this kitana na cotton one near like kind of na choka ha cotton nya aka ya bi ocha no we ha merege. They will help get bubu ojo na Luisi. Either way. Check the kind of people nda na ebo Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. Check the kind of people that they boy even anyone standing firm on the truth. Check it one a boy. Today say who am I terrorists? Today say who am how am I terrorists? Can you tell me? I na sokwa handle. I want na sokwa handle. Onye na azogondo. Onye na azogondo can na terrorists. When they reason them now.
Imana this thing now. Now all they go Madonna on this social media. All these things are hanako. I know they even see them as anything. And I'm afraid as normal. I go used to all these things. So, now some people now just catch have fun online, especially these people that will come out and start saying everything without even trying to reason what they are saying. Imagine calling somebody, for instance, now, or they were a terrorist. In which aspect have the person seen you terrorizing anything?
You go there now.
So, okay. Oh, when I watch video, this lady, where is your babe? Where is your babe? What I go? So just share. You don't go make it. See this woman or comedy on amazing. What does it mean? Hey God. So stop taking them serious. Stop taking them. You open a hack or
I swear.
No, they reason them. Yeah, part of the thing in our social media. Everybody, you don't expect her to on her camera and not be saying, oh, no, well, people will not come and listen. I don't like that kind of thing. I then go they listen to her. You want to go? So when they not like to go see a poor, when they not like it, when they not like it, go see. You understand? So they will go there to actually see her. Okay, the latest that see or update. So somebody feel come out just they say anything about me, which me no we wouldn't know where the only hammer just they establish the thing to get me angry. Make I call they reply the person. I'm the last person gave me I'll just use the person catch from because all those things they are nothing. They are nothing. What I go? They are nothing. And even DP himself, or where the time to all those things, from the look of things, the little observation, where the time to all those noise and in the hand. What I go? Even during when KPMI, when Prime Minister Simon Hage, they just say that where AI, in the Hage, and we have AI, you know, all these things, these are part of the things. What I go? This
before bow, before Kataha.
So these are part of the things. So these are part of the things. Stop taking them serious. Not even reason those things. So where are you're part of the thing there, but where anything. What I go? Open a father me ya. Imagine when you open a name. What I go? It's because what we are doing is touching them. So they feel they could use that way to stop you, to mar you with their lies or name callings so that they'll press you down. But that in where time, eventually they will leave you with time or they may continue because they need to say something for people to listen to them. So
well, Nikky, look at your number somebody like Pagaba. Look at number somebody Pagaba now for you.
Can't go.
Boy, Lion scream.
Okay. Nikky, so you can talk like this. You look so funny. Oh, the time you can't do the mean folk say. Hey. My brother. My brother. I know.
Nikky, Nikky, go on. Yes, we get it. A minute. Go and Google yourself that today self Nikky you can self
One na yogi sis, ikwechiri na yogi ikwechiri m si okay ka m pụta. So my brother, I like people but when it comes, we are discussing family because we are seeing Biafra, our family discussion. What I go, Biafra is us, we are Biafra.
Confirm.
So all this noise are hanging on social media, and some of them, they just believe on that without trying to confirm or make their own findings. Because some people just joined recently, for the last month, for the just this year. So how does you know follow him now? But when you now begin to tell the person, on your head, you see, only garden they were sorry, they'll come, hey, sorry, I'm sorry, please, so can you add me? Because you didn't hardly help, I block you. I went time when I gave their
Biafra sakuna fugia Nikky AGNES beri you na device na abali I beri you na device based on kaima kwa kwa hini ne kaima or kwa hini ne kaima. What we have is what we give. You can't give what you don't have. You can't give what you don't have. If you don't have peace, you can't give somebody peace. Oh no loga drama in with a peace no logo. Go to say no more Biafra peace. One day the Nikky AGNES or the people.
Somebody another good point.
Somebody they want peace no lawyer. Go to say no more Biafra peace. So before you come and talk about Biafra, go and make peace with your peace no logo first. Megudu don't is no logo. Gina zino logo the Panama, Gina Wune God, the Panama, Guno God, the Panama, Gina Uno de Panudo. Yotago community, charity begins at home.
Esta nigga. Hey, esta naija. They are done a book on a book man or go it in or chia on a fair as fun. Water. On a fair as fun. Oh, but comment catch. No, they go to go na comment section.
Well, I go tofu na kowada, go tofu.
Esta Niger. I see that some people go there to give her with but she don't want. She don't have shame, man. She can't read the comment. Esta on a good comment though. She they read them. Always sometimes, always somebody forward the wrong video. Simply go there one year. See how to go do it. Because only one if you do only this serious, she's just having fun. She's just having fun.
Onye mepere ọnya wee go ụmụ arọba. O mepere ọnya wee go ụmụ arọba na ya nwa wee ka ọgba. Onye gwara ndị mmadụ na onye nwa wee ka ọgba. Onye gwara ndị mmadụ na onye nwa wee ka ọgba. So cause otu people get say take onye a serious.
The woman are serious. I don't think no this. She's just having fun. People should stop taking her serious. She's just what they go back at this woman. Imagine when some experience. When video analyze. Video ya analyze. That's the 2022, 2023. The video analyze. More with that particular picture or video may analyze. Only with that video, a boot on my page, I report all the thing. Do you understand that kind of thing? Man, now what is going on? And his own, they won't do it, but my own, they will bring it down. Either Facebook will bring it down, or the owner of that video will make sure they bring this thing down.
See?
So I don't know. These are some of the things. But if we being that now our goal is our freedom, we just need to forget about it and focus
exactly.
on that goal.
Exactly.
Focus on it.
Exactly.
So all these distractions, Madi corner, Madi change the picture, Madi put any stories, all those things, these are part of the things people do on social media. So we shouldn't even be taking them serious. You what I go? Now we watch if na that Ika Abugia, you no longer hear or Fulani, Halima to blah blah blah. Ika Abugo fa all your game can have face now. Oh, Genkere can have face now. Ngwajuanu on Iferade Mekwo Genkere. He doesn't care. He just focus on his own motive. That in a actually make Obute Dike culture. You open on your banana because you want. Oh, I can't not cheers on now. Mind the hip what you now.
Well, like when you're talking about achieve, okay, I mean, okay, cricketer now. What do you think? No, here they are not achieve based on the time and the season. I don't even now.
What is a picture? What were picture released recently? What were picture released recently?
No, the Nikky AGNES big up back around. What's that? Is a picture. Let them call this the picture. Let them call this the picture.
You say?
Let them call this the picture. Let them okay, let them go and let them keep okay, this the picture for.
Hey man, was it on which day? I think about 2 days ago. I can't remember. I think it's about 2 days ago. So he suspended those people that suspended him. About 13, 14 or 15 of them are suspended. So Amazimundo na alokozi with now. I think so. Amazimundo na alokozi with now. I think that.
What you know, your bula.
So I think the only few people there are about either 4 or 5 now. Hana Alokozi, Nkiru, Chicago, one Obi Chicago, then Abarawa, and who again? Only one guy. I think these are the 4 people now. Amazimundo also yana Alokozi because they both sakere mad 11 at a go. So I don't know who he's working with. Maybe he's just concentrating on the. You don't know. No, I don't just know what is going on with that group of people now. I don't just know.
Our sister EJ says illiteracy is a disease. Harrison, Isaiah, no. Harrison, Isaiah.
So that is it. Then onwe him choro. Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah.
Onwe him ga like ka itinye kwa ọnụ kwuo ya ọfụma because ịma anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo na anyị kara akazi for somebody to like ịchịkọ ndị Igbo n'ọfịara ahụ ọ dịrị easy because ndị Igbo ha ma ihe ndị ma ihe ọfụma so ha notice ha any sign of hanky panky ha change elu gị ozugbo ịghọtago so ihe m na-achọ ihe m ga-like ka itinye ọnụ bụ in times of this envy, jealousy, competition, dịka anyaụfụ amamakwa anyaụfụ bụ envy ba yes
anyaụfụ.
So more like ka portrays more on that thing. We need to really leave these things, limit this government, whatever it is. Even if you are having an issue, you don't know this person, you people are not even from the same place. Why will you start having issue with somebody? So we need to really talk about this thing. These were some of the things that broke the other group, DOS. Or how one fight where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe na Hana Basam Madomba. Na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may not support them in that angle. Because of that, he feels na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not support their enemy. Are you getting it? From there, they started the sabotage. The same thing, even PM too. You watch, when PM was around, every time they were always having issues. Those Mandi Media and some other people. Maybe from there can have the Biabawa hate form Wada Kaba, which PM was warning them to stop forming the Kaba. So how that form the Kaba, he had already discussed it, but against that person, her hate. Either they are competing, they are jealous or envious of that person. Probably maybe because of the position they gave the person or something. We should just stop this thing. We should stop this thing. Because I'm going to go somebody on our one that he's advising me to stay neutral. At this point, I should stay neutral until PM comes out. Now, see how fine. No na PM no neutral mgbe kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We won't be here. We won't be talking about Biafra self. Now, you're telling me to be neutral and be waiting for who? Or till PM. What if Obona release? We don't pray about that. Obona PM next week. I had also Chiko Akon, which is the main thing Nigeria government will plan or retain. You get? So that can relax everything about Biafra. So all these things we need to really talk about it. Our people, Moses Dalo, our people, we need to stop being envious, competition, anything. If anybody name just go on, carry on, forget everything. We are talking about our freedom. We are not in for anything or that our freedom. But our mom can make see where I don't know. So if you have one or two, you can add up. We need to really talk to our people. Here was this envy, jealousy, competition, all those things. We need to really discard this thing.
Yeah, my sister, thank you so much for that wonderful input. You have always raised something very, very important. I got to talk about it. And that's one of the reasons why I had you to put up on Abalia. Because you never said that I remember, we remember. You have to go. We cannot, I got to one you I got to one you then they behave like darkness. It's not going to happen. And we are not going to allow it to happen. If I get allow it to happen. You have to go. So we are the children of light. Nyanyo children of light. Biafra USB. When you hear about USB, United States of Biafra, when you hear about it, what USB represents, it represents light. USB represents the light. Let the USB are. Up I'm gonna give USB are. So I'm gonna give you that USB are, which means you represent the light. So when I say that represent the light, one people gonna put that light in us. That is who we are. So when I say that now you present that light, you want to now see that light in us. One he will an envy person. You spirit of bitterness and we are honoring you. You have to go. So my sister is trying to let you guys know now, to let us know this night now, that I need such spirit, I need a spirit of envy among us. One only one envy person. Where I can give up that spirit now, where I can get cast there away. It's a good be pastor, but all be Pasaka Kanishi, Ghana turn 360 degree under deliverance. Or whatever the men if you can't deliver yourself, nobody can deliver you. You're taking my point. So I won't enjoy that spirit of jealousy. I won't enjoy it now. One, because jealousy spirit is both spirit. Envy spirit is both spirit. ọ naghị akwụ ụgwọ ọma, ihe ọ na-akwụ ụgwọ ọjọọ.
So,
So ọ bụrụ na ị na-eme enjoy na ị na-ebe ịpụta bụ ịpụta gị were spirit of envy na-akpagharị, nwanne, you are pouring fuel upon your head. Ọ fuel ke na ị na-agwa onwe gị fuel, nwanne. Ya anyị na-agwụ ihe na-ezu n'ebe a ozi ọma Chineke nna, with a genuine mindset and with a humble spirit. A sịkwana na akparịrị gị akparị, receive that truth ahụ and sell it not. Wepụ spirit of envy na ahụ gị ka ọ dịrị gị na mma. Wepụ spirit of envy na ahụ gị ka ọ dịrị gị na mma, dịrị ezinụlọ gị na mma, dịrịkwuru this Biafra movement a na mma. Because mgbe ọbụla ebe akụnye spirit of envy, nwanne, ịkụchakwa ya gbachakwa, ị ga-emechakwa iripụkwa ya back. Ị ga-eripụkwa ya back. So kụwa mkpụrụ ọma, kụwa mkpụrụ ọma, kụwa mkpụrụ love towards one another. Just be supportive, be prayerful, be encouraging. Nwee obi sara sara. Like otu amụ na agụsi Nikky AGNES nọ na akịta na agba nkịta na nwanne, ọnwụ na Nikky AGNES nwere respect for me, mụ na-aba ga na ebe a. Ọnwụ na mụ enweghị respect for nyanwa, mụ na-aba ga na ebe a. Ọnwụ na ọ na-eme m understand, mụ na-aba ga nọ together na agba nkata. Ọ na ma na-eme understand, mụ na-aba. Two cannot work together except they agree. So there must be agreement among us. Anyone else USB. We must be agreement among us. That is what binds us together is greater than what divides us. Is it too hard for our people to understand, or is it too hard for them to understand?
okay.
For me, or this supposed to be too hard for them to understand. So tonight, if it is too hard for you to understand, you only choose to the part of envy, you choose to know the part of hatred, and man, ebukwana hatred na butekwana my territory. I want my own condition from my own side. Ebukwana that your territory and bute na USB government. Ebukwana ya bia dia because iburu hatred ga bubata na USB government. Oku ga erekwa ge. Because USB government represent the divine mandate.
So,
All divine mandate because all na idea. Don't fight against that divine mandate. All don't when you from Tukuna they use na that USB and na I'm not going to say because you are going to be disgraced. That side, part of based on you. I use my mic.
now so, because that person now saying that I should stay neutral. Ihe enjoyable. Ke Dr. Ngozi Orabeze mere like ya gwagodu m ihe o mee ke ihe eji ọ chọrọ support to the woman ya nye m the reason ọ bụ na reason ya dị good enough na mmege ya ntị nwere any reason ọ bụ na onye you what I go dịka gwagodu m why you feel, are you with her, are you following what she's doing, are you living with her, did you see her trying working with different weapons there that she's working with Nigeria government? You get any reason and you're advising me to stay neutral, you're advising me to stop supporting her. What is your reason? Why don't you want to support her? So otherwise you now say no problem, bye. You want to go that kind of
As was now, no problem. I'll be by. I'll discharge because they were not able to succeed in poisoning your mind. Because they were not able to succeed in poisoning your mind. I'm not talking about point.
Poisoning. They know poison and sin. So fire poison. It's not possible. It's not possible. They can only say whatever thing they say. Some people, they are coming to get information from you. You want to go?
God bless you.
Some people are there to get information from you. But everybody needs to just be smart. For the good agent, they send them to come and verify one or two from you. These people, I don't know how they can buy say more, but I believe once Biafra is fully restored, all these things properly, because I think after everything, I can about the war, say can't say for the thing because our people they were stubborn. We are really stubborn.
It's more of spiritual than physical. This Biafra all is so deep that kind of some of us cannot comprehend it. But only in a simple mindset, manage Biafra the present. Oga difficult to understand it. Oga well understandable, like na kind of now look at what this thing actually represents. and he got confused. I'm my point. He got confused. One on natural something. On natural something like kind of say this is literally see from Lagos land and east. One another destination even again land until he get road there before giving me rest of mind. This Biafra and Kitana will always divine deal that people are free. And a lot of things involved there. If you don't have mental toughness, you're not supposed to be part of the freedom. You're not supposed to be part of the freedom fighting. You're talking my point. I'm gonna a freedom fighter. I'm gonna get now a supporter of a freedom fighter, like Mazana de Carlo, and the PM Samanepa. Because they are fighting for our freedom. We are supporting them. I am a Kamala again. But if you have mental toughness, somebody now support one man, then you must have mental toughness. So a lot of people like it every small thing here change here. They don't have that mental toughness. They don't know how to assimilate information. But also for understand.
Emotion, they allowed the emotion to overrule them. The emotion. Then one of our person could ever know. The person say, what about bitterness? I think they are in this movement should respect themselves. I think. Okay. So I think bitterness. Okay, result to hatred, right?
Yeah.
Bitterness may result to hatred. Nah. Okay. Then another person, they say the head of everything is hatred, because if you love your fellow human being, you can't be envious and jealous of the person. Yeah. So sometimes I think about adultery. If you give her what our DPM is doing, she can't even do it. She can't even do it. Kiko get see chihuahua na ebo adadi orama. Kiko get see
chihuahua. Nikky, a minute. About this our sister today. Now let's focus a little bit on this comment. What about bitterness? You have to go. He asked it all to as a question. Then there says here, in this movement should respect themselves. Why they came with people Makanya Basara in this movement?
When they go a day without gossiping, there are people that gossip have entered their body so much. Oh, okay, sim na causing her. Do you understand? Behind you from the beginning. Get a mother guessing or no idea in no law marife. Kini gana serious. Oh, okay, sim. Oh, you want result to this bitterness. Okay, sir.
God advice in this movement now. God advice in Kenya against us. Just advice.
Okay. Ụmụnwaanyị biko ka anyị kwụsị n'ịkpa asịrị biko hapụ na asịrị enwere uru dị na oke sim instead of ị na-akpa sim ahụ no gawa maybe from school to school ọ bụrụ na ị nọ na homeland ị gaa school like senior secondary school na-agwa ha because they don't teach them about our history in school ịmaka ị ga-esi na pass the message were dị energy ahụ ị ji asị asịrị were ya na-eme ihe ọzọ to support our government instead of okay sim ka anyị kwụsị ịkpa asịrị too much ndị ụmụ nwaanyị anyị because okay sim ahụ na-result to bitterness obi ụfụ obi a na-afụ gị ifu onye a iwe just like ihe adara ndị uchu na-eme ịghọtago sorry to call her, this is my first time of calling her that ada ndị uchu like ofu hala video DPM obido and we watch ya ka o si ekwukwu na iwe dịka that bitterness. Then when you ask her ka ihe this woman o mee gị nwere ihe ọbụla ọ ga-ekwu probably no we go ndị kpọọ ya serious about the woman. So we should forget about, stop listening to gossip. We should stop gossiping and stop listening to gossip. Okay, it's waste of time. because onye na asịrị ha onye ahụ iji akwa asịrị ahụ ọnọdụ ebe ahụ, and you cannot even go to the person's face and tell that person. So when we is waste of time. Okay, sim. We should just leave it. We should just forget about gossip in our own freedom. Or it pass the too much. In how got Babasara Nigeria the too much. Were topic in Nigeria or what they are saying. And again, that need you one nigga, same, just mass to say a mother. Niya Bulezio, what God do know is not your business. Stop gossiping. Let's stop gossiping.
Thank you so much.
That's it for now.
Thank you so much. Bafra, our sister Nikky, AGNES, is telling you for free. For free. Yeah, if only cook it and mother watch a mother, a gay corner over. Oh, and then I go Bafra, and then I go meet and they can the therapy. Therapy, I go and then they got device. Before they got device, give my Isibotenko. But if I know me, I put a banana, you know, sound therapy. Na kuzuru no moral decency. Na kuzuru no self-discipline. If you go na for unu n'anya, if you go that na unu obi sara. Unu dispose na eme anya appreciate na unu na akụrụ anya aka. Yota go ge kọrọ agi gọrọ nu ofọma, ge gọrọ nya ofọma. Chichukwu nna, sister Nikky ya na ezu ozi ọma. Oye said us na ekwu nka, gozie ha dosa ha ndụ. Our sister Iche Gilita as in ozi ọma. Name them. Any people toton ngozi orabeze. Chukuna gozie ge gọrọ ha afọma. That is what you owe. Owe bịa ga na-eji na-ebugharị ekporo n'obi gị na-akpagharị everywhere. Ịpụta ebe udo dị gị ga tinye mgbasa. Ọ dọrọ mma onwe na gị bara gị. Then ọnụ awụ ndị nne anyị kwa nọ na this movement a. Mụ notice kwara na sometimes myself problem, most of the problem they see most of ụmụ nwaanyị n'aka. Based on mụ amamoto Chukwu na sibe ekwe na ụmụ nwaanyị ọkwa na amamoto sibe ekwe ha. Based on ụmụ nwaanyị sikwara ike. Amami ha ga-eme ụmụ nwaanyị meta ha mma n'ụwa. Ịghọtago ụmụ nwaanyị they don't actually know what they want. They don't even nwaanyị na-ama ihe ọ na-achọ. Ime ya side ya ọsọ side ya ga-eme ya side ya ọsọ side ya. But emelu mala, they are still our mothers, they are still our sisters. So our sisters and our mothers unu na-enyetụkwara unu ga na-enyere anyị aka. Ọwụ na nwoto ese eme unu n'ahụ. Unu emepe ọnụ na-ekwu eziokwu. Ịghọtago unu emepe ọnụ na-ekwu eziokwu. Ọwụ ịnọkọta agadi nwaanyị ịnọkọta na-aga etiri Samanekpa anya. Ị na-etiri ya anya. Samanekpa na-alụgo iwu onye ara. Onye ọbụla jide n'onwe ya aka. Onye ọbụla jide onwe ya aka. Ịghọtago my point. Ifu di mmadụ gị hapụrụ ya di ya. Ifu di mmadụ hapụrụ onye ahụ di onye ahụ. Abịakwana sị ka ị ga-atụwa asịrị kụgide asịrị gị kụpụ onye ọhụụ na kụpụ ya n'ụlọ ya. Isi na-ewe Biafra. Nwana ọgwụ na-emekwa na dat ejikwa ala wezere mmiri ọrụ. Ị ga-ejikwa ala wezere ma ọ dịrọ ọkwa mma. Be a good mother. As a Biafran, be a good mother. Be a good sister. If you don't want to be a good sister to me, she will erutekwana m nso. Yotago, so I want to come na nwanne. Na kama spirit come go down a little bit.
Emana asịrị anụwa. Now ihe anyị na-ekwu ma mgbe chete ihe ha bụ m na-akpagharị aza 2023. Ha sị na mbụ side chick Maazị Simon Ekpa na-achị si lekwe. So na mbụ side chick ndị DOS kai mba mlecha n'onwe m si lee enu ndị nka. Dịka nweghị ọbụla afọ a ga-akọ. Look at the kind of mentality, very lower, like lowest animal. Look at that lowest mentality in the mmadụ. Somebody is talking about freedom, you are talking about girlfriend and boyfriend. Now, ota anụwa DPM yanwa bụ ihe nchizi dị ọkwa now. Ka ihe ha ga-ekwuzi because they were like, even somebody not within the fallback. I don't want to call the person's name. The person was even high. Away for Sabo, this Sabo none at this movement be too much. The person was even saying it, not for nam love for Simon Ekpa. As in come to my DM now, if I tell you the person, you'll be very surprised. Also, when they organ care, but also when under us also when under organ care. No, this woman, on a cock, no, cock at the other one, come later, I'm the child. mgbe aha ama m na enwekwa nsagbo n'ime around ndị nọkwa around pia ama m feel just no normal ọbụkata ihe asị ya biko nọ ihe anyị na-akọ egwuregwu ka ị na-egwu abiko are you like sị na ọ dị serious na oge nyere m aka eme nka si ha stop ihe a ọ na-akọ bụrụ dị site na anụ maka na-erizi na eziokwu bụ ọ na-ekwu ka ọ nọ ihe ha nụ si maybe na he discuss wago this thing for long go feel no no ya nwa bụ the person that can tell me that thing. So since after that discussion, I had to cut her because I sat down, I was thinking, Kedi Onyana, okay, what the reasoning reason like this. So, Opwana Kasia said,
so bad. Thank you so much, my sister. Eat the glitters, are you there? Can you hear me?
As in there,
Huh? The glitters, one more. You are welcome to the program. We have I want to guest today, Nikky AGNES.
there were my sister Nikky AGNES, so nice to have you.
Thank you, welcome.
There were.
The glitters, no topic now.
Ke topic unu ji na because ihe unu na-ekwuburu ibu. But nye mụ bịara ikwuru nke unu kpụ n'ọnụ na-ekwuru maka asịrị ma bitterness ma ekwuru. And then mbịa dekweru na ozi nga ahụ so ụmụ nwaanyị nọ dị get respect onwe ha. The reason why na-eji ahụ nwaanyị ka mgbụ mana the reason why ji akpọ ụmụ nwaanyị wụ mana ụmụ nwaanyị like maazị ikwuo na ya ụmụ nwaanyị shiri ike apụchakwa. But I may blame her but to some extent because here na ha na-eme with kankụ. But ka m bidogoro n'ụmụ nwaanyị maka ama m si ndị nọ na di ma ndị nọ na di enwere reason why onye ọbụla nwere their own situation. I don't want to pick point finger or say anything na-anọ ha n'akwụkwọ. Mana ihe m chọrọ ikwu maka ndị na-adị bitter maybe ha na-ebute their transfer aggression ha nwere na their family na their home. Ha bụ maybe some na-aga through a lot with ụmụ ha ma ọ di ha ma ọ ha enwee di ha nọ lonely ara na-agba ha buru ya bata na n'ime cabinet were na-askata ihe niile were ahụ ụfụ na obi ụfụ na anya ụfụ na-askata ihe a na-eme you know they just got to check themselves. Ha ga-check onwe ha and then some kwanu feel na ha nwere perfect home di ha dị perfect nwunye ha dị perfect ụmụ ha dị perfect they are fine then ha were micromanagement ha na-eji amanage di ha akpọ di isi n'ala buru ya bute control spirit buru ya bata n'ime cabinet cheno ha ga-ebruda micromanagement ha na-eme na their parlor between their parlor and their kitchen buru ya bata n'ime cabinet bịa ịchọ onye ha ga-akpọ di isi n'ala chefu onye nwere principal anyị nwere na guide that whole cabinet and Biafra movement ha na-eme warning ka m na-enye ha warning onye ọla kpacha onwe ya anya because ụmụ nwaanyị ndị ke nọ there the same unu na-ahụ period unu na-ahụ menstruation unu the same otu unu si ahụ ndị lara menopause unu alala menopause no problem mana ndị ke na-ahụ period ha the same even ndị lara menopause self the same thing those elements and chemicals na-agbagharị unu n'ahụ na-agbagharị ibu unu n'ahụ so ọnwụ na ibu unu nwere ike ijikwa onwe ha and respect themselves, they collected like Madam Orabeze. Y'all should also emulate from her instead of in a worry and hope for now phone. And if you need to take a break, you take a break, bro. If you need to take a break, you take a break. Igwe ike be na constitute nuisance na emebi shida in in the name of element na agbara gi na ahụ ma ị na-ahụ period gi ma ị na-ahụ menopause ma ụdị ga agbalaga ma nwunye ga agbalaga. You understand? Unu kwesị na-enwe self discipline. Unu kwesị na-adị responsible, na-adị recollected. Ma bịa na ihe a life ndị mmadụ, a lot of people has died and people are still dying. People are falling every day. So ihe a ụdị ihe egwuregwu ma mmadụ ịbịa anata mmadụ excuse say ịwụ nwaanyị ka anyị bere n'elu. Unu nọrọ na anya ụfụ, ahụ ụfụ, envy ka a ga-agbapụrụ na agbapụrụ unu a ga-ebu ala ebu. So ihe m na anakwa m ekpe biko mpụta ha na ana m eji nwa ya warning ka m na-enye unu ga-akpachapụ anya unu ga-emeli ya den unu apụ nye ụmụ nwoke efe akwa ihe mere ụmụ nwoke ji na-eti gị unu na ihe ọchịchị because ewepụta unu nsogbu adị even though kwa nwaanyị nwere capability anya doro nwaanyị n'ala nwere capability ibu.
Is that network?
I think network.
Yeah. But the Konya Batrakita now. I'm this cream and ecosystem of Fande Batra here. When can you say something? Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mazi, always in. Give me some.
So see, na mama me na for here and after here this na negotiate about self. You have to go on negotiate half. Well, see, one see you are watching the program. We have a guest today. Dr. Nikky AGNES, our sister, is with us tonight. So we are discussing about USB government, the last bus stop, no gossip pass allowed. I want our topic today. So when you
Yes, I want me. I'm Nikky Kumasi. Greeting to Biafrans, greeting to my Oma, Nikky AGNES. Nikky AGNES are one of our fans. So I need to pay and follow her because here I put on and then they quiz you. I have put on his zook. I can follow you up. You understand? Yeah, USB at it stands now. USB is not when you look at what is happening, you know that the USB are selected classic individuals. They are not, when you look at USB government and the cabinet, you know that they are selected individuals and classic. They have style and there's no room for gossiping. In as much that they say women they love gossiping. When you look at the USB government and what they are doing, you know that they are gossiping is less. You understand? But as for women are natural envy. They have that natural of envy to themselves, mostly for their own fellow women. Oh. You understand? They can even bring the whole house down because of their fellow women. You know, that's the nature of a woman. So, but in the other way around, you can use women to get what you want. Mostly, look around the whole world. The British use a woman to conquer more than 50 something countries, and they achieve a great. So when you mind with trouble, that's the bottom line of everything. A wise woman always promote on a blue moon on a blue do. You understand? That's why Oliver says one wagon. You understand? So are important. A wise woman always uplifts mankind. So in that case, so why I whatever they good, they are good and are very sincere in terms of doing things. Yeah, working at really too aggressive some issues. On our sometimes it miss them. So women can be somehow rely than men in some cases. So we can't rule them over. They are okay. They are good in their own way. If you can understand them, when you understand them, you can use them and get what you want. You understand? Women are excellence on that. You can use them and get what you want. Look at if you want to do spy, you use women to get. They are very expert on that. Wise government always make use of women, and they get what you want. They cannot. They cannot easily debated. When you send them for something, they can easily get what you want. You understand? To compare to men. Ndị Igbo na-asa agbara nwaanyị a na-bribe, but agbara nwoke na-bribe. So when you look at all these things, you know that it's a reality. You understand? So you can easily, work with women. Women are good. That's the summaries of what I'm saying. Women are good.
One minute,
Yeah.
That's now USB is the last bus stop. Why agree on that, right?
And I buy a bet.
Okay. And now I never agree on that. That now USB the last bus stop. I never agree. We genuine Biafrans all over the world have agreed on that already. There should be a stamp. Okay?
Yeah.
I never got that one. So now, no gossip pass allowed in this USB. No gossip pass allowed. Because gossip pass they may be there in here. Gossip they may be there in here one day. Whether mostly from wine, mostly from working, gossiping is they may be there in something. You know what I mean? So we need to do away with gossiping. So my question now to you now, if you need to avoid all these gossip pass among us.
One of the things our onion doing was a discipline and focus and determination. When you are disciplined, knowing why you are there, it will reduce those nonsense of gossiping. You understand? Discipline is one of the key. You understand? Discipline is one of the key that will eliminate those gossiping, because when you are disciplined,
A minute. Nikky, are you saying something?
Yeah, background mmadụ. O nwere noise na-abịa.
Onye mic ya dị on. Okay, I need to go with the person. Ozzy, can you continue? Onye ka muturu? Onye na-ekwu okwu ka mụ amuturu ka ọ gịnị?
Ọ dịkwa ka onye na-ekwu okwu.
Ụmụnne m ekene m. Hello.
Nwanne, our sister nke nọ na middle. Afọ onye na-apụta.
Okay, all Moses na Chikwu. Ifụla aha m.
Mba, na m ekwu our sister no.
Okay, ngwa ka nchetu ka okwu sie.
Yeah, my sister, can you hear me? I'm Nikky, can you afọ onye ahụ na-apụta dị ya?
Mba.
Yeah, my sister, can you hear me? Yeah, onye na-ekwu.
Ọbọkwa sister kwa ya nwanne m nwoke ahụ picture nwunye m dị na this thing na my platform.
Onye na-ekwu. Yeah, please, your name. I forgot me happy. I'm not going to sabotage.
Page. Afam bon live out, but only king get on my page na this thing na your
Okay.
Now my brother, go to Numen.
You're welcome to the program. Please, let's go straight to the point. USB government, the last bus stop. No go people are allowed. So what do you have to say?
As ọtụtụ ọjọọ n'ụka mgbede. At least ihe ara afụzi ọrịda n'ife. Ị ga-anọpụta nwatakịrị ịzụtakwa nwatakịrị si ya gas club ndị mkwe ọzọ. Ihe ndị bụ ebe mmadụ niile. Onye nwunye isi ka ọ ọrịa all those titles ndị na-atọ atọ na ndị na-ekwu na ndị na-jealous. Okay, when you are empty-minded somebody, ignorant of yourself, you have to go on the bottom of smart. Or GPN is doing a lot of, doing a lot. So yeah, I don't need a government can only me. So avoid saying in the government and make a Canada as an individual. So we should allow them to do their work. All we need to do is just to support them and give them the courage for them to continue more. Yeah. So my brother, Exodus, I don't know if you can get a program on a care report. It's been a long time you guys have done. A care report.
But now one all time and chances. All time and chances. Based on time and chances.
Because I do follow you guys sometimes because I follow Ken a lot. You don't want to pursue. And I like to address issues, you know. Since I get there on a program, I'm not going to go for that. People on my on and the future you know. So it's just a lot. I've made a point. So we shouldn't waste our time listening to gossip. But if you get after it. And I love to this program, big men on so what brings us where we are today is because of envy and jealousy. You know, because mom knew what you again. So and they know your come. But the matter that money around. No matter how you want to bring yourself to a place, there's certain things I can do, there's certain things I cannot do. So if you give the government the benefit of that for them to do their job, and the experience for our PM will us very soon. Yeah, that's my biggest prayer. Yeah, because as a
Sorry, thank you so much. A lot of people are in the room today, so can you point also privilege to Kupa. Thank you so much for the wonderful contribution. We really appreciate.
Hello, Moses. Yes, my brother Ekenemo Bikono. Adam so much happy. Imogo if we tunus where nokota ufono when wee na-agbasa ozi ọma. Ana m ekene unu nke ukwuu. Maazị Exodus ekene mo Nikky na ana m ekene o biko disi n'ike. Then regard about the USB, biko onwere okwu ọbụla anyị need ị na-ekwu ebe that government is well organized. Okay. Our honorable deputy prime minister onye ahụ n'onwe ọ kwado akwado, and ọ nwekwa ihe nọ ya n'akụkụ na-esie to carry on the journey to the right way. You understand? So everything they set. So where issues, they can be talking it outside, not that within that government. That government, that's a cabinet, they are doing so much well. They are human beings, they are not spirit. So only the 100% perfect in order. So that place, we don't need to say anything. What we need is to encourage that cabinet. You understand? Because Agwagi and this cabinet, that is their seat is very hot. It is very hot. It's just like somebody taking his life and put on his palm hand. Because when you know a distance, you will not know what is happening. Do you know the threatening and the badness, all those traitors, what they are doing? Yeah? So there are so many things happening there. So such people like that, what we actually needed to be doing is to encourage them. Whatever it is, whether there's any mistake as a human being, don't just measure those things. We have to keep on praising them. You understand? Because they just put their life in risk just to help us. Because I like Kaneku anything about them. Just what we need is praise. You need to praise them. You understand?
When you
Yes.
about them, not like
okay, the former woman who just support all them can address what was her point, whether she's saying
Mute
that
your mic. I'm going to hear my point. Mute your mic and let me tell you my point. Right. So my point is we're speaking in general now, okay? In regards to onye obuna wetro onwe ya na okwa obuna na roru with for this propelling of this Biafra movement. You have to conduct yourself. You cannot constitute nuisance. It's a struggle, quite all right. But we have to get to somewhere. We don't want no chaos. If you cannot do it, then you step aside. And then don't try to maneuver anybody. Don't try to put any confusion. That's my point. You understand? And then Melania, all these things in Shinaka. Even though I wasn't done talking, but the thing kicked me out. So my point I was trying to make was, even though that's why can easily, conduct something nicely, because when anya had in Allah, here, but then when they get maybe obi ofu unknowingly evil, maybe their personal issues handling within themselves. We feel now they jeopardize everything. So we don't want that. So we always have to advise. But it's not like we're criticizing anybody. Anything I know here is constructive criticism. We're not pinpointing anything or pinpointing anybody. The people I now pinpoint to go to the bad egg, somebody like Adasabo and all those other people that is trying to pull down our government. Those are the people we come at openly and talk to down on.
Okay.
But as for our government, listen, our government needs I be on our shoulders. You understand? Okay, when you finish, then I'm gonna be done. Kusha saying him my points. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mini Moses, are you clear on that?
So I'm trying to.
The network is disturbing. Glitters, please, can you conclude what you were saying before?
Because yes, you was on the make conclude maka enwe ndị na-apụta this our sister not here. Ha see na.
Okay, sorry.
We man and na-ekwu I am man in na-ekwu like this. No, that's not a compliment because unu hu ya unu put unu choice unu choice ya. Wait, nwanne imaka kwa o imara mma. I will appreciate you people to talk to her like that. Like straightforward. My sister, you are very beautiful. Dan put again see and man on na-ekwu nwanyi do otu a mepere kamera agbaga gị kamera ka ịhụ ya na-ekwu okwu ihe Biafra na-ejide onye ọbụla eji onye ọbụla ndị zu na target everybody gị pụta na-agwa ya na ịma anọ na-ekwu okwu ịma anọ na-ekwu okwu iche na gịnị ka ọ na-eche before ya gbape kamera ya ka onye ọbụla na-ahụ ya. That's by the way. Okay, another thing
okay, my sister we can finish because
okay, all right, go ahead. No problem. Go ahead.
Because this is Nikky. I'm so much happy with you guys. Okay. My former sister that actually commented. I understand. I understand where you are heading to. Okay. We know those things. That was why I said that we are human beings. So you never matter deeply without in where that forgiveness and endurance. You can start. Pointing small error, okay. But at this moment, I need just to be praising those things, those little mistakes. We have to bear it, okay, because they have already did a very wonderful sacrifice. So what we have to give to them is that praise. You understand? We need to praise them, leave that little mistake because in all with unye, or like for example now okay no wanya, you understand? Gina unye ga noro at least on kata like this unye ga ogosikwe gi ihe ojiburu wanya. You understand? You get AG because of ikpagwe maybe mobile little things or like this, then he present there. You understand? You have to cover her up. That shows that you have that forgiveness and endurance, and your eyes is always clear in order. So at this moment, they don't have, they always have good. Then Ada Danger, what did they call her? That woman, she loved money. She had a very big problem. And here Aja now one spirit. Let me tell you the truth. Because Ian Jagwagi here is that when that thing will come as attack, that is Allah. Obuno onwe uche kita na you need imebo ji wayo mebelo onwe business ona alụrụ onwe ọlụ na alụ ọpụta na media ọ ga-emelo onwe the entertainment ọ na-eme because ndị mmadụ na-like karị akụkọ ịnata mana ihe gbasara ihe Biafra anya na iwupụ aka n'ime ka ọ ghara egbe ala ihe dị na Biafra kita na-adụkwa iche o ọ dụkwa ka ihe ndị ahụ na-afụ for so many years ago. You understand? Yes, there are some spirits attached to this. Okay? Yeah, bro. If okay, in our full umunai nothing at detention. What when they open their mouth, you see there is a strange words coming from their mouth. You know the reason why. So that Adam or whatever they call themselves, need to be very careful. You understand? Because these days now we don't want to lose any lives. You understand? But onye mezuzu ewere onwe wee chụọ aja. You understand? So they have to be very careful. Thank you very much. Ngwa disi n'ike biko na anọkọtakwa n'ọnụ like this ka ihe media wee na-atọ ụtọ. You know? Maazị Exodus biko na anọkọta n'ọnụ. All right. Thank you very much. Nsogbu adịrọ my brother. Nsogbu adịrọ ngwanna sinike. Nikky disikwa ike o. All right, ngwanna bye. Yeah.
Yes, my brother. Another okwu na-ekwukwa here ga-agakwara to this brother just kuchi okwu kita. Ewe ihe o kwuru beginning pikiri. Thank God echefu mechi o mere echetara m. Ọ sị na ụmụ nwaanyị na-adịkarị jealous or envy. Biko nwanne monopoly envy and jealousy ọkwa afọ ụmụ nwaanyị o. Ụmụ nwoke na-adịkwa jealousy, even jealousy nke ha self ha ga-enye gị issue self gbuo gị gbufuo mmadụ ibe ha, gbufuo nwoke ibe ha. akwe na ata so enwe owu nwaanyị na ụmụ nwaanyị ka enwere monopoly ihe a mana ihe mere m ji wee tie ụmụ nwaanyị na ihe awụ because that cabinet ile anya is made of ụmụ nwaanyị and most of ihe na-esere na-aga like ụmụ ihe mere na-eme na like somebody like onye m ji enwe hope like nwaanyị a na-akpọ karanka isi ya niile white aha ya awụ ha adonowu but ọ na-eklem adonowu ama m onye shiri adowu mpa ya nwụhụ onowu so I don't know where she get that from nwaanyị a ka m ji wee na-enwe hope but this one she failed me. So by so doing, I feeling like ụmụ nwaanyị ndị a na-arịa na ihe a na bladadasabo like ụmụ nwaanyị ndị ka akpọrọ nwe ha professors and all that. So ihe mere ọ wee bụ ụmụ nwaanyị mụnwa si wepụta n'ime ihe a. So achọ m mmadụ ịpụta here iteke advantage or ịbịa site on that okwu ahụ kwuru ụmụ nwaanyị bịa na-ekwuzi na ụmụ nwaanyị they naturally envy and no, don't get it twisted. Ụmụ nwoke bụkwa nke ha ụmụ nwoke bụ nke ha nyara anyara. Even nke ikpeazụ ụmụ nwoke na-agba asịrị sef ha agbakala ute ha karịrị ụmụ nwaanyị so biko let's not go there but na cabinet a na ụmụ ihe ndị movement a na-eme na neminasị na cabinet biko ụmụ nwaanyị nyere mkpachara na onwe unu anya gbara na ọgwụ unu ṅụọ gị megide ike gwụ gị were nwayọọ biko you take a break don't try to maybe lure anybody ma we confuse ndị ọzọ ma you distract onye ọzọ unu na-jeopardize ihe a na-eme unu chetakwa na enwere ndị nwụrụ nwekwe ndị ka na-anwụrụ nwe ndị don't yell my concern so achọghị m mmadụ ịbịa asị ụmụ nwaanyị asịkwa ma ụmụ nwaanyị asị ụmụ nwoke bụkwa nke ha nyara maka onye akwụrụ okwu na-asị na ụmụ nwaanyị anya ndị anya ụfụ keke unu were ihe mgbe ochie unu na-eme mgbe nna unu na-alụ ụmụ nwaanyị 10 then nlụcha ụmụ nwaanyị 10 gị ifile na ha ga-anọrọ ha ga-na-emere onwe ha anya ụfụ ha gara eme anya ụfụ na ahụ ọgụ akpata nkụ ahụhụ ga-abịara gị ọrịrị ka ngwere ga-abịara gị ọrịrị gị na-asị ụmụ nwaanyị na-eme anya ụfụ so onye ọbụla na-eme anya ụfụ ma nwoke ma nwaanyị ọ ya wụ the bottom line maazị nwezi ihe ọzọ m na-ekwu onye ọbụla akwado ebutuole m take your mic maazị ndewo nwanne m nwaanyị
Dewo onye uche gị dese ị na-apịa ala lọbara n'ise ọ chere atọ this is ezigbo obi there. Umuchukwu Okabiama, even while we are laughing, messages are serious messages is passing through here. I'm taking my own. Nikky AGNES never care. Ije glitters na kukweku never care. Onye ke porapu, never care. What really matters here, everybody must have self-discipline. Self-discipline is highly needed in us now. USB, United States of Biafra, all of us, men on a cabinet, one self-discipline. You're talking my point. Self-discipline, moral decency. On your black white room when you go. On your black white room when you go. In on a cabinet, white room go. You won't care, you won't wine. Only more test a white room go. That dress, accusere go test a white room, accusere go test a white room go. You're talking only one who don't come be one. Just ask for we don't get Burobi again with don't Burobi one day. But all Alan in a man killing us in a cabinet to me outside, been on a media, be way citizen. You're one that Naimo Piggy, you always bitter inside of your heart. Towards your own fellow Biafrans. One day you were a cost person. You were a cost person. And we don't need causes in this Biafran movement. And we are building a new nation. A new nation that women of integrity that they in charge of their affairs. Women of integrity that they in charge of their affairs. So I can say I never Biafra like it and I got integrity. Again, you go office. You don't have integrity. Go to see when they expect again you go office, you get more operate. It's really mad. Like one you should try find a book now. He's an illiterate, even though no an illiterate go to, but at least we have common sense. When we have a conscience again, when we have that name and be the wrong and be the right. No, an ability to know when you are wrong and when you are right makes you a normal human being. You're taking my point. So that subconsciousness I am kind of in a USB government. And one don't like why don't when you and he decided to try why don't go and keep as well. Oh, we hear Nagi heat. Oh, we hear Nagi heat. Go and make his song. Oh, we hear Nagi heat. And they get why don't go by fire by force. But we are not praying it for anybody. We're not like why don't we so that if I go more issue, I will see come drop or there. USB government with the last bus stop. Any other choice. All you need now to support it. All you need now to cultivate. All you need now to promote it. All you need now to protect it. Yeah, the man said that neighbor become awachi. All you see the USB government, you can protect your own area. What makes you a citizen? Which means you are actually deceiving yourself. I drop it. I'm coming to see for here now. For now, Sister Agnes,
Yeah, I'm trying to capture her voice, but all them difficult. But I'm happy to hear from her. These are the kind of ladies we need in this movement. You understand? No, how cool and the other so cool ya go wedding.
exactly.
They watch ya kind of person now. I'm one time at passing. What I do?
Let's go meet.
Just like she said, she has passed her message, and I believe the people and when they go the message. So in the cabinet, only careful, in any position, which DPM if you are tired and you want to resign, just tender your letter and go and stay calm. No need to adan. If you're not sit or see if I name.
I'm telling you. Instead of even having to Stefan, we give quite over Google, Bacharo again. Over by force, by fire, by force. Biafra find a make it one or the too heavy. Iburi and Nishi on Ibuogo. I'm not telling my point, Nikky. All the too heavy, Iburi and Nishi, you're on Ibuogo. All you need Ibu Biafra Nishi. You need to bring their own quota. Bring their own quota and drop it on the table.
And if that quota is not attended to, you don't even have to be angry. Now your suggestion I draw carried out because there are a lot of issues on ground. And over every suggestion now, you with a suggestion, they have to weigh it, check it if it's something that can happen. So if it's not attended to, gonna be any advice, advice, or put every advice so and everybody be do with the advice, the advice. So we should just know that this is a government. It's a government. Competition of power or this is a government. We should abide by the law. Our constitution. So we should follow everything duly. Only we'll take a break instead of scatter or blame or I don't like that kind of thing. So we should just have to stop it. You get? She has the message here, the Lord. I really like that message very, very well.
Thank you so much. Who is there? Who's there? Who's there? Going on there? Going on? Who is there? Who's there? Each greeters are going on there.
Ocean bata. But I just not Ocean monster.
Oh, okay. Now one. Ikuku iji webatazie nke today ikuku ka eme ma from
na nwanne ịmara ike egwu ndị nwe iru akwụkwọ nke so ha ka ha na-eme ATM afa mebi na ha achọrọ ka m eme ihe mana aka chukwu dị ya
When so bad one were the mic if you go to the topic I got straight to the point today I need get today I'm very giving advice go. And we want to talk to ourselves as normal citizens of Biafrans under freestyle. I'm going to my point. I need as it is destroying a lot of things. I need bad energy and keep bad energy. We don't need bad energy because we want to achieve our aim as citizens of Biafra. But I need bad energy now. USB is our final bus stop. No gossipers allowed. So because we don't know anything we if you are in there, the mic is yours.
You see, I greet you, Maz Exodus Onyeziokwu, the man who preached the gospel of redemption without looking back. I thank you so much. Sometime on a anchor your program. on a many Biafran song because they make you this even mambo on a drug. I really good. I'm when I'm meditating. If we chiot, for this, while it's am I so you got they will. The sister there, I greet you so much. Our sister and every other panelist in the house. I greet you.
Our lovely sister.
Oh, our lovely sister, man, and I do so. Nemdeo and Aroge the norm. I'm going to for a man, tomato. I haven't used tomato, just no tomato bouquet, tomato Biafra. Some.
One I will get crap when I was in the high need to now praises. Only one I will get a paper number here, poor. Us now one behind praises. Kaine to wine. Us kaine to wine. I look so much in that.
I know in spirit always. So I greet you all, dear friends, and I thank you for this time and this moment again. You see, just like here, Maz Exodus, yesterday we talked about positive energy, if you remember. Yes, and today again he told the same line. He said that now a need draw distraction of Maz Exodus.
No gossipers, no distraction,
no gossipers.
No bad energy.
Good. If you watch as USB kickstarts after the declaration on 29th of November 2024, if you watch how USB government kickstarted, that is exactly the way. Ebido by Europe ata noka.
Yes, so.
If you remember, even those who felt threatened, were like afuna eba aboko eba na kwasere. Ihe chenjikwa na nwaanyị a na-ama akwa na oji obi nwaanyị wee bịa ịma ụmụ obi nwaanyị nwaanyị jide ọchịchị ụmụ obi nwaanyị na-eji eji ọchọkwa inwe idea ịma ụmụ nwaanyị nwere obi akpọrọ ya egwu so ụfọdụ afọ na dị egwu nwere ka ọ dị abọchawa ozigbo good and fine for them. Then ndị mekwa ka a nọrọ nwa isi jijiji ka ihe na-enye ha oche ebe ha ga-anọ ha nọziara na-amụ isi jijiji. So in this very USB government, kickstart on a very good note, and they stand and continue to move on a very good note. So if you listen on the social media, if you do for the Dr. Ngozi Rabeze, our amiable DPM, na odi anu ye na na-ekwu ya na-ekwu no dey emetu ya, and that is how it's supposed to be. O kwesịrị ịdị na-emetu ya because o metu ya like that, a man that na nwanne ọ ga-efelu na ịghọtago ọ ga-ada agbagba tackle etu a if you review like that, a man ọ ga-enye nsogbu. And in a government, there special advisors, and so many advisors, but or they are the in thousands of advisors or advice on a project. A man now project amangage, gotago. Oh, it will indeed it does on our. And the buy my like it and the buy got in all of us, including myself, Biafrans, is important here. An advice, an appeal is not a must. It's like a suggestion. It's like a plea. It's prone to taking or at the same time drop. So when you did an advice or you made an appeal to the government, or when a government you don't need to be angry about it. You don't need to be said, oh, they would have taken it, they must take it. No, things are not done like that. The nature of business is not done like that. Government is not done like that. Because if advice on your my dear, a man I could or sorry, a man so good. You got to go. The advice it's just like today. I made a passionate appeal to the USB or at the True Survival channel. That's my second time of making that appeal because of this fundraising. Can stream here back and on the YouTube. That is an advice. That is an appeal. It left for the government to revalue it. Man or the mama conke na Zoom. They go on with that. I don't have any reason to be angry. If I may move ahead. So at that time, you were my
you don't need to be angry.
Even sometimes you could even get the man or at that time. Don't be angry because that's the worry for a purpose.
Telling you.
You cannot hear 1,000 words at the same time. And as a human being, can go on a one issue. More than 5 more than 10 nigga advice on it. My dear, you get yourself confused. So you let us not be angry or so in a haste that our advice or our voice must be heard at that particular time. No, continue the good job you're doing. If you, like I make this appeal now, if it doesn't valid, it doesn't stop me. I will continue to do that best thing that I know, doing my research on the best thing that I know, bringing it to the government, giving my support, whichever way, I will continue to give, because this Biafra project is not all about me. It's not all about you or whoever. It is from generations to generations.
Yes,
today, we are in exile because Ayemoro, the place and the home call our own. In the sense that our country is being invaded by foreign occupiers, being the Bongo and then the Fulani. So then all of us go home and enjoy. So the my advice it doesn't stop you if you get the finances in our support, your wisdom in our support, your energies, your time in our support. And then invest here until we get home.
And it must be voluntarily, not be by force.
It must be voluntary, my brother. Like you are now, Mass Exodus. Now now you see, you have things that you do, you might be doing by this time.
See?
But you volunteered and choose to do this project of Biafra.
Voluntarily.
Yes, I'm seeing a brother. I don't know if he's sitting or he's driving or he's moving. He's volunteered, and that is what all of us are doing.
Mm-hmm.
And once you volunteer yourself for something, you will not be feeling any. If you volunteer yourself genuinely, my dear, whether your advice, whether maybe whether whatever, it will not pain you if it is not been taken the way you want it. What you will be looking is the most interest. That is that. We are not like those people who claim to be volunteered, who comes but from back door may receive ego. Biafra na tota. Over may receive 1,000. Over may receive 400, 500 and above. Then he check his own and the ministers they receive and go. No, it's not like that. It shouldn't be that at all. Let me tell you, if somebody give you money or giving you support that you don't understand, my brother, my sister, reject it. Ugo 247 did that. He rejected it. He didn't die. Oh, someone because if you don't take time, that only instead of you a blessing or turn out to you for. So be a man of your own. I go na go ma debute ni ezigbo nni da na ine ni anya agụ na akwa ma na eju de nni si mba na na okay ana ekwu enukwu ana esi mba na na eriju nni afọ wepụta agụ na nwoke na ibe na-eme mana you know the reason why you eju nni anwa. So dear friends, I will leave this as an appeal to all of us. Continue to bring your advices, continue to bring your suggestions, continue to bring your ideas, but put it at the back of your mind that those things are prone to be taken or at the same time not to be taken. Once you understand it, you will not feel bad in either way that it comes. Advice may be taken. Why my own is not taken? I will not be angry about that. Neither any other person. No. The government only things, only some informations that we don't know about, only some certain things that we as outsiders we don't know about. They are in them that are in the cabinet, them that are governing. They are in, they knows what and what to do at any particular time. They know what is the best at the time. Even if they are not good here, or kind of sometimes mistake in there, we have to take it because of what they make mistake. No government is perfect. No human being know it all. America made their own mistake. If you see them, they look at the wars they went to in Iraq. Some of them have criticized it from America. Meaning that there was mistake on that. The war that they went to Libya, they have come out and criticized it openly, meaning that there was a mistake there. And so on and so forth. So we cannot just because na amamia after all Dr. Ngozi Rabeze or no mazi Nandeka no mazi Simon Eba. Ibido pop your camera. Bido cover and sekona. Just like I can see some of us already. I've made the appeal for all of us not to be calling names. Because when they very bad. When they now put this our new nation names that they never supposed. They're not all to do in their entire life. But some of them will open their mouth, mention a name, you attach it to a holy name of a nation. That is too bad. These individuals, Biafrans, if they are close to you, give them, just advise them to reason. And make them to understand that this name that they are attaching, they are not just saying it only about Dr. Ngozi Rabeze. Once you pronounce it on Dr. Ngozi Rabeze, you have pronounced it on Mazin Nandekano, you have pronounced it upon Mazin Simon Epa, you have pronounced it upon I myself talking now, upon Mazin Zedos, upon whoever, all we can talk about. You have pronounced it upon Biafrans all over the world. So we have to be very, very careful on the word we utters or our utterances. Remember that Bible say that in the word that we utters, the words of mouth are filled of power. That word can bless, and at the same time, that word can cause a lot of commotions, confusions, or cause. So we should be very, very careful, especially when it comes to this our new nation. Those who are close to them that use that word and are attaching it to the name of our new nation, Biafra, please get to them that are your friends, advise them that they are not doing well in attaching such name that Ndablono, Baf and Ndablono, like the Fulani terrorist organization that you know that are clean, maiming, and on conquest. Because I am an attached such a name to our own name. Let us be very careful. Then, as we are saying here, advices are very good, but please, when our advices are taken, let us applaud it. If it is not to be taken, we take it that the government knows the best. Thank you, Mas Exodus. Let me give space for another person to speak. I'll still be at the background, then to come up next. God bless us all.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ocean man. Always on point. Great man indeed. Your friends have heard your voice. Mazichino, can you hear me? This is Biafra, is my home.
Yes. I can hear you.
All right.
So
grab the mic. You're welcome. There we go.
Yeah, good evening from here. My lovely sister, good evening from here. I greet you. And once again, I greet our government, Dr. Ngozi Rabeze. Then greet the two able leaders that are leading their affairs, those who care about my destiny and those who care about my unborn children. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, I greet you in a special way. Ọbata Obie, mma eji gbuo ndị iro, na ọ dị ya nkọ. I greet you anywhere you are. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and also good night. Ebe ọ bụ na ị nọ. Ana m asị na ọ ga-adịrị gị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na mma na Eke. Ọ ga-adị n'Orie, ọ ga-adị n'Afọ, ọ ga-adị n'Afọ. Izu ọjọọ niile a na-agba, ọ ga-abịa ihe efu. N'ihi na Chukwuoke abịa mara ihe unu na-eme. And na Chukwuoke abịa mara ọnụ ga-abịa na mgbe awa dịka ugbu a. Makwala otu ọnọdụ si wee dị. Na ọnụ kwuru njọ n'ebe ụnọ wee mechakwuo mma. Ha ga-emechakwuo mma na Eke, kwuo ya n'Orie, kwuo ya n'Afọ, kwuo ya na Nkwọ, kwuo ya na Eke, ha n'ụbọchị anọ. Biafra gọọmenti ga-adị ka osisi nkwụ. N'ihi na osisi nkwụ adịrị anwụ ngwa ngwa, kama arụpụrụ osisi nkwụ ụnụ ya wee na-atụ ngenge. Otu a ka ndụ ụmụ Biafra na gọọmenti anyị dị. Anyị ga na-aga n'ihu dịka oke enwe, n'ihi na oke enwe na-ama n'iru n'iru, mana nwunye enwe na-amaghachi azụ. Ọcha anyị, ọfụ anyị na ọma anyị, o jiri egbu anyị ga-egbu onwe ya. Onye si isi anyị na wad ya were nke ya chụọla Eke, were nke ya chụọla Orie, were nke ya chụọla Afọ, were nke ya chụọla Nkwọ. Chukwuoke abịa ma ihe anyị rịọ gị bụ lee ụmụ Biafra anyị ataala ahụhụ dịka Job tara. Anyị atakwara dịka ụmụ Izrel tara. Ihe anyị rịọ gị bụ na 2025, 2026 ka ụmụ Biafra na Biafra land wee gaa rụzie ya, wee jee na nke mbụ wee too gị ma fee gị ofufe, wee gbaa egwu ọṅụ dịka ndị mmanya na-egbu. Ka m ọsọ obi aṅụrị n'ihi mere ka mba ụwa mara na ụmụ gị alọtala, na anyị alụrụ na Biafra. Ya bụ ihe anyị na-arịọ gị, ma sị gị mere na gwa Chukwuoke abịa ise. Maazị Exodus, enwere ihe ndị be anyị na-ekwu. Ndị be anyị si tụfuo okwu m kwuru, ma gị atụfukwula m nwa kwuru okwu ahụ. Ya bụ mgbe ị nyere mmadụ advice, na ọ bụrụ na ị nyere m advice ma mee wee ya, ọ maha mpụta na ịbụ ozi mmadụ. Ya na ndị be anyị si na tụfuo okwu m gwara gị, ma gị atụfukwula m nwa bụ mmadụ bụ nwanne gị, n'ihi na emechakwa ka afọ nwanne gị anyị n'ikpeazụ. Ise n'okwu Igbo be anyị ka ndị be anyị si na mmiri na-amarụ ụkwụ ije. Ị nwere ike iyi shuu gaa n'ezi, mmiri ezo o ruchapụ ụkwụ ije gị anwa, mana mmiri ya adịghị amachapụ okwu ekwuru n'ọnụ. Maka na ndị be anyị sikwa na okwu ekwuru n'ọnụ bụ obi afụrụ anya, na okwu nwere onwe nke ụmụ Biafra, na okwu nwere onwe nke idifendi Biafra land. Anyị enweele gọọmenti. The all time of Biafra movement, all the time of Igbo people, all the time of Southeast Old Region, enwebe gọọmenti nke ha nwa na onwe ha before. This is the first time ever anyị na-enwe gọọmenti. First time ever enwe gọọmenti. And enwe ha gọọmenti ya nọ in exile. Gọọmenti for right now mere Ojukwu ji wee luzu agha. Ojukwu enwe ha social media mere Ojukwu ji wee luzu agha. Ojukwu eje ha ya na ndị Abazoni enwe ntụere gị ka ntụere gị, lekwa boodu lee ebe ọgụna. Ọkwa ya mere Ojukwu ji wee luzu agha. Ị na-asụ ihe awụla okwu Igbo ka m na-asụ ya n'abalị. Maka ntụere gị ka ntụere gị bụ okwu nwanne na nwanne. Nwanne gị weta ntụ etakwu iri ya, ya nke weta ntụ etakwu iri ya. Ọ bụrụ na Ojukwu nwere ya, Ojukwu amaala uzu agha. Maka imechi bọda ndị Abazonia ka agwọ ji wee mụ Biafra ihe n'oge agha. Ọ ya mere o ji bụrụ na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ghọtara mkpa ọ dị ka anyị na ndị Abazonia were ofu okwu na-eje. Ya mere o ji wee bụrụ na PM Maazị Simon Ekpa ghọtara mkpa ọ dị ka anyị na ndị Abazonia were okwu na-eje. maka anara otu onye oru azụ n'okwu oru niile ka a nara azụ anapụ otu onye Igbo ofu bọda anyị ga-eji wee chekwaba onwe anyị ụmụ Igbo onye ka anapụrụ ya ọgbọsọ sọsọ ụmụ Biafra ọ ndị Biafra ndị ka anapụrụ ya ọ ya bụ anyị si wee nwee nsogbu now emechiela ebe ahụ onye ọzọ Ojukwu iwelu zuo ya bụ na Ojukwu enwe ndị amị azụrụ azụ dokwaba dịka e nwere ya n'oge dị ugbu a wee weta okwu Ojukwu a webata n'okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. That's not that we are no good, but we want to prepare more than the way we are before. And today, we have prepared more than the way we are before. Nkwo na ya prepare more than the way we are before. M ga-agwa gị in 4 places I prepare karịsịa na ele anya ma anyị ji wee luzo mgba. Nke mbụ n'ime ya bụ na anyị enwe social media, anyị enweela ya now. Nke abụọ n'ime ya bụ na anyị enwe gọọmenti in exile, anyị enweela ya now. Nke atọ n'ime ya bụ na anyị enwe ndị amị mgbe ha lụrụ ọgụ na ihe a na-eme bụ anụ azụ anụ alụ mana nke ugbu a na anyị enweela ya. Then nke anọ n'ime ha abụzi otu isiokwu bụ na ebe ahụ esi wee blọkụ anyị wee ghara inye anyị nri na anyị na ndị ahụ ka ọ dị right now icheki ụzọ ihe na-anọ efu na anyị ji ụzọ ihe na-anọ ka ọ dị right now. We have prepared more than the way we are before. Anyị prepared ihe a na-echezi bụ ka ụmụ obere ndị ọzọ fọnụ nation topics ka emee ya. Gekwa ntị ka mgbe gị si n'okwu Igbo ọchịchịrị gbacha pemachi ya efe efo ọchịchịrị ya gbara ka anyị ji defend ya ka anyị ji Finland were ya declare USB ọchịchịrị ahụ gbara anyị ajụọ gị ma chi ofebala ọkwa mana chi na-efule nwayọọ nwayọọ ka ọ dị ugbu a maka na ebe na chi ha efebala abụ n'inweela ere ihe okwu na Maazị Simon Ekpa ji apụta adịla ebula ha ya Naijiria dịka esi wee plan na ọ ga otu ahụ ọkwa ịpụ ọchịchịrị ha na chi efola one side n'ime ya nke ịbụọla chi ahụ efola la anyị enwere hope ma emerela la Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nwe iwu ji ya la ọ ga-apụta nwere onwe ya ọkwa ịpụ ọchịchịrị ha ala efochapụla na ọ bụrụ na ọchịchịrị a ga-efocha ma anyị enwe ha gọọmenti ịmara ọchịchịrị a ka gbakwara that we are not prepared more than the way we are before. So na onye ọbụla n'ime anyị ka ọ dị ugbu a nne gọọmenti advice ga-ama ihe nji wee kwuo na ihe a first time ever anyị na-enwe gọọmenti enwe ndị be anyị na-asị na egwu ọfụ apụtara gbaa mbọ ka ịmụta ụkwụ eji agba egwu ọfụ a pụtara anyị maka ọ bụrụ na ịmụtaghị egwu ahụ gị mere onwe gị and egwu ọfụ a pụtara anyị agaghị abịa ichere ka mụnwa ga-anọ n'ime egwu a ma ọ bụla agụ ya ji abụla ma adịghị agụ dị egwu ma ma adịghị akụ nkwa nke m ji bụrụ jita n'aka na-akpa iwe na-eme expect ka ọ bụzie mụnwa na-eyi abịa ịgụ anyị na-akpa jita bịa ịgụ anyị na-akụ maka o esi wee jee akụ nkwa ya na ọ bụrụ na nkwa ya kwesịrị ịbụ 433 gbazie ya na ọ na-akụti ya wala gị nwa nọ ha n'ime egwu ahụ so na iweta ụdịka egwu a nọọ egwu gị nwa bụ onye chọrọ ga-amụ ụkwụ egwu anyị nwa bụ ụmụ Biafra ga-amụ ụkwụ gọọmenti ji arụ ọrụ n'ihi na otu gọọmenti si arụ ọrụ abụghị otu individual si arụ ọrụ na nke mbụ anyị nọ na grup anyị nọ n'ebe dị iche iche na otu dị iche iche mana ugbu anyị abịakọtala ọnụ bịa na gọọmenti ahụ ewee nwee iwu bụ ihe mbụ a ga-eji na ihe ọbụla gọọmenti ya ga na-eme right now a ga na-eme ya n'usoro iwu kwadoro na ọ bụghị n'usoro iwu nke ndị Biafra n'usoro iwu nke ndị mba ụwa niile na-achọ nwere onwe and ndị Bells wee nweta ya na the current iwu nke ọfụ ọdịnala eji eme ihe ọbụla a na-eme eme onye ọbụla n'ime anyị na-eche na ọ bụ mgbe o ji wee kwuo maọbụ na nke ahụ o kwuru ka a ga-eme mara na ihe a abụọ gọọmenti na anyị ka nọkwa na individual na because of na ya nọnwa na group anyị nọnwa na individual the government will present us ihe ahụ lọọ kwuru oge nọ n'ime ya bụ nwa oge mgbe eji agba wotowoto na egbe na mma no oge nọ n'ime ya bụ na enweghị kọntrị na-egosi otu ha si egbu ndị mmadụ enweghị kọntrị na-egosi ya enweghị kọntrị na-egosi otu esi egbu mmadụ kama kọntrị ga-agwa gị na na-egbugiri ndị ohi ma o mee ha otu emeghe nke ọzọ.
Maazị, a minute, sorry to interject, just a minute interjection. You are in under quite alright. Onwe advice anyị biri ibi nye ndị be anyị n'abalị a yotago just ka ha ghara dị a bit distracted, like kind of ka ha lose the focus and not the very important and imperative amami yotago I watch ya the government is actually doing a wonderful job. They are making progress, and they are doing a good job actually. Among ourselves, who the citizens of Biafra self, I agree that Biafran government is the last bus stop, and they want any choice. And we got some gossipers, and then I made some certain things, and then we do have our progress. I'm our people advice, like kind of put in order. You're talking my point. We're not even talking about our enemies. We're not talking about our enemies. We that believes in one dream, we that believes in this vision of Mazin and the Carlo. Gossipers among us. That terminated the spirit of gossip in us. Can terminate the spirit of envy in us? Can terminate the spirit of hatred in us? Or this supposing exist in us? I am our focus this night. So I don't know when any impact, like kind of education in the our people in terms of advice, in terms of encouragement. We make sure that now spirit with self-discipline and with moral decency. Please just keep it in the otago. History. Biafra history like an awful. I want everybody know everything. You're talking about points. I know everything. And I want some certain things, like kind of some certain sensitive things I had this post in the picture, like online. Most of the thing in the government time and achieve and came achieve, because sometimes in the Nigerian government we're not fight to go against the government. And you need to get now wisdom. You must be operate on wisdom. You're talking about points. I'm gonna with discernment spirit. We speak when we know when we're supposed to speak. We ask some relevant questions, and sometimes when we talk about you like this, I'm monitoring amen. So with that wisdom, we are going nowhere. So please, man, so can you feel? Everybody agree now that the US government is our last bus stop. Can you feel can we terminated the spirit of envy, jealousy, anger, bitterness in us? Can we one mindset? So please grab the mic.
That is the area I am driving to gradually, because now go the rest now number one of na enwekwu ihe anyị ga-eme n'ụwa ka envy and jealousness pụsa n'ụwa nwe ihe mere ka ọ pụsa, and all in everything. That's I want us to know. Onwere ihe a ga-eme ka anyị kwụsị ya. The only thing in this world I nọ n'ime ya bụ na onye ọbụla na-eme ihe ofi nọ nke dịrị ya, mara ejụwa nji wee gwa gị na ebe anyị nọ kịta na ị nwere ike inye gọọmenti ya advice na ha ewere advice gị aga ụra ndị ka ị bịa na-akọ nke social media na ewere advice gị mee onye ka nji gwa gị na ndị be anyị si tụfuo okwu m kwuru ma gaa tụfukwule mụnwa na-ekwu kwuru okwu ahụ ekwu ihe mụ na gị bụ nwanne anyị bụ mmadụ. Ebe ahụ ka na drive gradually wee na-aga. Then the issue bụ na ọ bụrụ na envy and jealousness karịa ịla ala, Chineke akara isi n'eluigwe tutu ekwensu n'ụwa ọbịa anyị jee biri ebe a ma ọ bụ enwe lazi ekwensu. All envy and jealousness bido. Ọ bụrụ na envy and jealousness ga-ala, ọ karịa ibido n'aka Ken na Ebel. So na ihe anyị nọ n'ime ya bụ n'oge eruole, enwe ndị be anyị na-asị okwekwe kwesị ike ndị onye kwe na US gọọmenti from ịbata Finland wee ruo now. Ọ bụrụ na e nwere advice inyere the gọọmenti na ewe ha ya, ọ pụtaghị na ịbụ ọzọ onye Biafra, ọ pụtaghị na ịmazi ihe, kama na ihe ọ bụ kịta bụ na oge eruole mgbe gọọmenti ga-eme dịka gọọmenti, na ọ ga-abụzi otu aha anyị si eme mgbe anyị kere eme IPOB as a group of people register. Ọ ma abụzi otu aha anyị si eme mgbe aha anyị na-aza ọta pilot. Ọ ma abụzi otu aha anyị si eme mgbe aha anyị nọ na briji. Na ihe ọ bụla a ga na-eme na Biafra gọọmenti ga na-eleje anya otu Amerịka si eme na be ha si gọọmenti, because ndị be anyị si na a na-eji na ọ bụrụ na ụzụ ama akpọla ịgba anya n'ọdụ. Ọ bụrụ na konstitushọn anyị ọ ya na o ji wee bụrụ na erecha konstitushọn nke ụmụ Biafra nke anyị ji wee gwa gị na konstitushọn ahụ mgbe ga-emerukwa eme ya amendment n'ihi na ọ bụghị final bus stop ya bụ nke anyị ji n'aka ka ọ dị ugbu a, mana ọ nwere ihe a na-eji n'aka n'ihi na ndị be anyị si na onye eji akpa na-asa wee na-agwọrọ ọgwụ ngị nye okwu ka ọ na-emetụ ọnụ. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-agba mbọ ọ na-echọrọ nwere onwe, ị ga-eprezentịrị ha your first time constitution ka ha wee fịa i wee na-ekwuzi n'okwu oyibo na constitution na ọ dị na ọ nwere oge merụ eme ya amendment. Now the gọọmenti ka bidoro ọfụ ekwuo na gọọmenti ya ka bụ nwa ọfụrụ, ha ka na-asa arụ n'afọ ya ka m ji ekwu m ọbụla n'okwu m na gọọmenti ya nwere ike ha egbe emetachi ọfụma now, mana mụ ga-erube isi hapụ inye complain ruo mgbe anyị chere na ọbụla ga-emetakwa ehi na onye mere nke ọjọọ na mbido na-emecha mee nke ọma, and ọ na-aka mma ọ bụrụ na nke ọjọọ mee na mbido na nke ikpeazụ ya nke ọma n'ezie wee gawa forever and ever na belief nke mụnwa. That is why I stand by this government in any mistake ọbụla ha mere, that I will be here, they will correct those mistakes and move ahead. Now, enwere ndị na-akọ nkọ social media na-ebupụle fundraising buji ya na the other side ebe ebujere ya. The question is na gọọmenti elenala anya enwere ike mgbe niile eji wee na-agba na Ukraine na-alụ ọgụ na ha na-achọ fundraising, ọ nwere mgbe ịfụ Ukraine na YouTube ha na-akọwa ụdị fund ha niile ịfụrụ ha? No, I'm asking a question.
Very intelligent question.
So, no one gọọmenti anyị ibrela anya otu ọnọdụ ụwa si were to meet up the demand or the target or the level of the government of every other world. Then, na ihe a ga-emebi iwepụ the fundraising na YouTube. Let them go on and do it. Ele anya fụ na iweta na YouTube because na abịara m fụ nke bụ eziokwu na ọ bụrụ na ị baa n'ime Zoom na a na-aka enwe population n'ihi na onye ọrụ na Zoom a ga-akpụ ya afọ onwe ofu ihe okwu and ma ọ ga-akpata akpọ ọrụ echi ebieze nwanne echi enwe ihe iji wee bịa, mana nnọọ na YouTube ị na-eri na comment section Biafra we move Biafra, ihe ahụ wetara ego dị na wetaghị ego. So for me, yes, ama m na enwere m YouTube page m ga-eji wee stream ọ the fundraising, mana ebe ọ bụ na ọ ga-aka mma na Zoom onye ọbụla bata ebe ahụ akpọ ọ ga-afọ ọ bụgodị na 100 ọ bụ na 1 naira 1 na-eje mma ka iji ịtụnye ya something ka ọ bụrụ na mmadụ 10 nọ na Zoom tụnye 1 na-eje mma ọtọ na-eje mma ka mgbe ahụ enwere ihe ọ pụtara. So the other way around, ana m afụkwa ya na ekwesịa ihi na the gọọmenti amarago the method a ga-eji wee mee ka ọ ha bụ gọọmenti. Ọ bụrụ na kọntri na-eji ibi ego mgbe ụfọdụ ha na-eji apụta dee n'ihu akwụkwọ na ha na-eji kọntrị ha otu ego ole dị otu a, biko bịa n'isoro ọyọ maka ha ndị abinye anyị ego adịghị eme ha na-ezochi onwe ha wee bitie. Ọ bụrụ na ịnọ na Zoom ga-eme otu o si emanye afọ ihu ya na Facebook amakịa ya, onye afọ ihu ya na YouTube amakịa ya, na Zoom ga-eme ka o mechidata. Let us follow that way as the new method because what we are into bụ ka Chineke ka anyị na-echange to the new method of the world where we are living. So na ọ bụrụ na ebe a nke ebujere ya na ọ dịka ọ ka-esi ebe a akwụta ụgwọ ọfụma, may so be it, let us support instead of criticizing it. And then one thing that we have to know is this: government cannot please us at a time, all of us at the same time. It might displease me and please Exodus today. It might displease me and please Ocean tomorrow. Ihe ahụ bụ ihe niile a na-eme ihe ahụ bụ na ewere aka na-edu n'otu dị afọ na aka nne ya dọkwanụ mma odi echi ewere aka ekpe wee du na mma nke ya aka mma n'ime ya ka anyị wee mara ebe anyị ga-esi wee dị sef because na ka anyị na-ewe defend our land anyị ga-ewete ntụwa ya na agba ya n'iro because we must be alive and protected. As a government has a job to do to protect their individual and the citizens. That is one thing I see. Able to YouTube and able to do openly just like that. So for me, government for not the Mahamaya. Then me also, I have something I am pleading for the government to do. Mazi as the does. Sometimes life is all about use what you have, get what you want. Anyị abụghị Biafra, enwere ihe mba ndị Europe na-achọ n'aka anyị. Ihe ahụ na njide gọọmenti na-enye mba zoo ka ọ dị ugbu a. Ọkwa ịmụrụ na aba anyị ka ihe ahụ dị. And now, anyị enwele gọọmenti. That is why ọbata obi fight for this government o ji wee gwa gị na the government iri declare USB na ọ ga-eme ka gịnị mee ka e nwee the important documents a ga na-submit na different offices. Do you think na also submit this document USB not also maka lobby? O nwere ike ọ bụrụkwa na ọ wee mee ya na ihe mbụ ọgbaghara anyị abụghị election bịa na nyere anyị aka anyị nwekwa na ọyịrị nwe nke enwee ka o si dị anyị enye ụnụ nke anyị ụnụ nke ọzọ. It's a high time our government also na anyị na-ayọ ha biko kwana ha werekwana ihe anyị nwere dịchọtara anyị ihe a anyị na-achọ na ọ ga-adị anyị na mma emezini ya mgbe onye ohi ga-akwa nne ya ndị hapụ eje ebe ahụ jee chọọ. So na ị nyere gọọmenti advice ha wee ya ọ bụ ka ị ga-eji wee kwuo and na ị rụbara filu ole ịrụju ole na otu gọọmenti si arụ adịghị gị mma go in ka ị were prestige na ugwu wee lakpọ instead of ime senate ya gbaa saga ịgbasacha gị saga ewu onwe gị n'ala na ị gwara gọọmenti ya mee otu ahụ because of that na ịma nsogbu because ọsọ ga abụrụ onye ọma ọ dị ọkwa possible onye nrujuo ya zuo ka ndị ọzọ banye ihe anyị ma bụ na this gọọmenti ka anyị nwere ihe a na-asụ n'oyibo soldier will come and go barrack still remain the government are the barrack we will come we will go the government will still continue going on in their own way. So ihe ewutere gị na ewe advice gị ihe ewutere gị na position enye gị ihe ewutere gị na enwere ọkwa na-achọ ma enye ha gị time to come ka ọkwa ahụ eruo gịzi mgbe ime ihe expect and ihe ewutekwara gị na ihe isi abịa bụ na ibira ka akwụọ gị ụgwọ na ka iwe na social media na gọọmenti akwụghị nwa mbụ ụgwọ iwe sozi ya maka ya na-akpọ gọọmenti ya kpọmkpọ nila ha adịghị eke ego gọọmenti abụọ nke Naijiria gọọmenti abụọ PDP share the money kama na gọọmenti abụ nke mụ na gị na-abịara ka ọzọta ka anyị nwee election nke anyị ka anyị were ka ndị ọzọ ndị be anyị si na ọ na-eme azụta shute ewee zaa ama now gọọmenti ka anyị niile anyị enweela come and support maọbụ na Zoom maọbụ na YouTube maọbụ after the meeting ka ị chọrọ support go on ịchọ ya secret they are there for you. So onye ọbụla n'ime anyị na-eru anya alagọta ebe anyị na-eje na ebe anyị kwụ n'ime okwu ya bụ na ọbazi uru na ị na-asị ị na-agba gọọmenti ya mgba maọbụ na m chọrọ ka ọ bụrụ nke m kwuru ka a ga-eme ọ bụrụ na m kwuo ma ewe ya ha mara nke ka mma dịkwu na constitution anyị ahụ si were kịta mebi ya because ọ bụrụ na anyị fail iji kịta nweta political correctness in Biafra marakwa na anyị na-ebuild another Nigeria in Biafra na which is not possible. So onye bụkwara n'obi na gọọmenti ya ga-please anyị for now bụrụ n'obi na gị nwa need to please the government ka e wee gaba ebe a na-aga na m onyere advice ya pụtara m abụọ Biafra is my home ka m kwụsị ebe a for now. Thank you so much.
That's wonderful one. Thank you so much, Mazi. Biafra is my home. Thank you so much. Biafra, our brother group. It's not a must that you must agree in everything that everyone says. You must not agree in everything. Mother like this. Agree. Maybe sometimes we need to use our common sense, assimilate information. And you talk my point, but the only thing I know we put spirit of equoro in you. We put spirit of envy. Try you cannot stop spirit of envy. We know we cannot stop all those spirits. But as I know, to whom much is given, much is expected. Without wasting time, Chioma Ibe, I don't know if you can hear me. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you so much. Chioma Ibe, can you hear me? Are you still there? Chioma Ibe, you're not there. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
It's all right. Please, the mic is yours.
Okay. There one no because
Are you still there?
Yes, I know me because
please, I'm on those on the corner room. When you wear a mic, you wear like 3 minutes or like kind of 3 minutes. Drop your submission so that when so that I don't win because for 3 minutes.
Okay. So, but no, the Biafra, you can't kill them on your Udo did I need I make a liquid Biafra is all those. They kill Nikky. Na-ekele ndị ọzọ niile nọkwa ebe a. I just mepe phone m na-ahụ ịnọ online nsị m abata ọ ije UK
ọ ije nwanne m ọ ije nwanne m
so
now what for you? Now what for you? It was just just like that.
And when no from I'm apụtakwa. So ụmụnne m ihe m si m agwụ unu in fact ana m ekele unu ahụ ndị media honestly ihe unu mere aga m emeli yo eziokwu m ana m eto unu ezigbo otu ike ọ dịghị izi ihe unu mere jisi n'ike Chineke gọzie unu ga-anatakwa nnọọ ụgwọ ọrụ unu nnọọ enweghị ọrụ mmadụ ọrụ ga-ana enweghị ụgwọ Chineke ga-agọzi unu niile so ụmụ Biafra anyị ihe m ji bata enwe m ọtụtụ okwu mana ihe m ji bata nga awụ ka m mee ka anyị niile matakwa na Chineke nọ n'ihu ọ nọ n'ihu nwere onwe a ịma na Chineke awụghị onye na-alaiki mmegide ọ ma na emegide na anyị so long and now him no jiri ga ahead of us making every crooked way straight this time around even from our mistakes yeshukwu ebe ahụ wepụtakwa ihe dị mma so ka anyị mara that na the Lord has gone ahead of us the Lord has gone ahead of us making every mistake, everything that is not even okay, making them all right for us, so that if you lead that now, yes, catch her, you will never catch us. We are already at home, that the highest miracle that declaration, my brother. This time around, I got no baby and possible. That is gbagodi mo obodo ga-ekwe aya abịa na ke he bịa eme ya ihe ọ dị possible now even in ka mere na Finland Finland regret ga detain ma today regret ga na helele nwe ite ya agbonye ọkụ ịghọta so ha feeling na maybe ewepụla Simon who the main person maybe ndị ọzọ nọcha nga aha wụzi ụmụ achịkọta ekwe ọnụ ma ọ bụrụkwa luhu kpọga ya ATM ndị fallback kpọga mmadụ achịkọta ekwe ọnụ onye ha fili na ndị ọzọ ụmụ achịkọta ekwe ọnụ ha ama na that lady no there with DPM anyị na ha ama na Chineke anyị nọ ebe ahụ na-achọ iyuzu ya na-eyuzukwa ya na-aga today so ọ bụrụ na ha hụrụ ka ha ga-esi akụnye ya ọkụ ha gara akụnye ya the fact ha regret that na aha ha abala down na history of mgbe declare Biafra so ihe nke ha na-emezi na with PM anyị all medicine after death emecha aka jie ha nwanne anyị nwoke ga-apụta and that thing na-achọ ka m kwuo akwụrụ nwere idea that na zoo bilitesiri this time around tetezie n'ụra na-arụzi na-achọzi ịrụ railway from Port Harcourt ọ sị na railway na-agafe through ebe Ụmụahịa kasị na ọ na-aga through ebe na-aga Benue so plus nke Enugu steeti akpọga Enugu na-ele ha na-achị ọchị amama these people whether they think we are fools or we don't even have anything in our brains or what. I don't even know what they are thinking we are. So all these things now, negotiate, marginalization, and marginalize each other. What is making them to come and start building all these things now? Na associate na associate outside. Because all these things were
EJ minutes in a corner that marginalization na one matter it's not marginalization in a corner of bread in a corner of bread
the thing brahana bread na kwena water so ages here na erizi ofe okworo the most ihe always to them akwena water as long as enwe ndị eji na emegide gị anyị nwa na-atazi ahụhụ anyị tawara kemgbe nne jiri mụọ mụ na anọ m in my 50s kemgbe nne jiri mụọ mụ onwe ihe ọbụla m natarala obodo zoo n'aka onwe ihe ọbụla m natara obodo zoo but instead obodo ebe niile mmadụ gbara agacha ebe mmadụ natagaju ihe then ịchọrọ ka m bịa puto zoo asị gịnị ka m ga-eji eme gịnị ka m jide obodo ahụ eme now they have arisen Oh, they want to build railway from Port Harcourt going to Benue State. I'm not maybe sharp pass. The Enugu all those things, stupid things. Just this time around, just to make sure that they make us feel that we now belong. And when YG belong, go to the zoo, nothing. So they're just wasting time. I don't even understand though whether they think that after redeclaring Biafra, then we now succumb. If we succumb this time around, we can't even do it. And nobody should even think about it. But assuming we succumb, do you know the meaning? That means we will be Islamized, we will be conquered, we will be even sixth-class citizen in that place. Look at the way we are being treated this time, and think about when it is like that. That means we can't even determine our future again. Our future and human beings like us. So here we show again. Biko ihe a na-ekwu enwekwa oge ewesịga na-ekwu ihe ahụ ihe ekwughị ihe ahụ real. Ụfọdụ sef ama ma ha makwasị ihe a dịcha real. You begin to see some people ya dịka gasị n'ọwa egwuregwu ka a na-egwu ọwụkwa egwuregwu ka anyị na-egwu onye ọbụla tikata aka echiwu na ahụ fundraising ndị fall back na fall behind na fall after anọ na ha na-ekwugharị rubbish a ga-eji nata ndị isi ha na-akacha ha aka ma ọwụ ndị chọrọ ka ha nata ha because ama m ihe ewu ihe mmadụ ga-ekwu na iji nata somebody. So ụmụnne m ka anyị tikọta n'aka gọọmenti anyị ọ dị nnọọ ka nwa amụrụ ọhụrụ isi ya akabe ekwu ya ka na-atụ pelepele. Yes, ka anyị pịa udo gọọmenti anyị echiwu fundraising onye ọbụla bịakọta ka ihe ọbụla nọ n'ime akpa gị wepụta anyị ji nwayọọ na-eme mana ebe o si ewute m wụ Biafrans buru ibu especially ndị Igbo zuru ụwa niile especially na US but onye ncha niile enwe nke bịaga ka anyị mee this thing ha agbakeghecha ọ wụ eziokwu we don't need many people in this but ebe anyị need ewepe fund because I need this fund it's just like ụbọchị ndị Igbo mere ihe nwanne mere mama na Arizona gịnị na US something like that Igbo Day hey were flag zoo nọrọ with them guy were flag zoo instead of flag Biafra so ihe ndị a niile ewuchi ihe na ọ ga-awụ mmadụ hụcha ya ọ na-agba mmadụ anya mmiri. So ụmụnne m biko otu a ka ọnụ ha m n'okwu ka anyị bịakọta nụ biko ka anyị ọma mmiri a anyị mana ọ ga-agba ezigbote ọfụfụ ka anyị meela because ihe ndị izu unu na-eme wit ụmụnne anyị ndị ahụ rega anyị kpụgo onwe ha gọvanọs oge ka ha na-egbu because anyị alala anyị adịghị interested ihe ọbụla ha arụga. So ụmụnne m ka Chukwu gọzie anyị niile gọzikwe Biafra Exodus na ụmụnne m dịka ọzọ n'ebe ahụ. Ndewo.
Thank you so much, Sister EJ Choma Ibe, for this wonderful contribution, and good to relate with you again. And another privilege that I'm like this as to bring out ideas, to contribute, to encourage, and to make things all right. We don't have any other choice. We must make things all right in this time around. And every spirit of discouragement from all these bad energy people, we must reject them. We must deny them. We must avoid them. We don't need bad energy. But I'm not getting they need bad energy. I need bad energy. Anything even apart from Biafra movement time on email. Personally, we need bad energy. When I'm like to so when you bad energy, I need supposed to be optimistic. I got to be optimistic towards one another. Optimistic in this thing we are doing. Anything but negative, because bad energies brings bad results. You have to go. Bad energy brings bad result. You have to go. So when the positive energy brings positive results, without positive energy, we are not going to progress in this Biafra movement. We are not going to progress. But this time around, based on the time and the season on email now, if have risen, children of light have risen, and they are making things all right. Either you're on the boat or you're out of the boat. Either you're in or you're out. You understand what I mean? You don't need to, you don't need to scatter yourself. I mean, when they get very confused, when I got to get confused forever. So this time around, we must make it right. And the only best way we must make this thing right by self-discipline. The only best way we will make it right by self-discipline. And that's what we are preaching. I am kind of preach, but I am kind of preach like almost every day. And that is what keeps us going. When you are self-disciplined, when you can't even though now we sometimes out, feeling something, go again need some rest. One again you will get rest. Guess week. You go. Oh man, maybe equal too much. One and both forgive me cheap on got again on one side monitor was your monitor. Whereas we check it can because we check it the positive need them. But God blow double and this Biafra movement, you with our own when actually you are actually wasting your time. You man know we hear this Biafra movement, my advice for you, you're talking my point. You see everything online disposing this Biafra movement, this voluntary something. And you know voluntary what do you use? But I'm not getting I'm doing music. I got do not complain goes into your there is a different need you goes that madu goes. You have to go. There is a different that need you goes that madu goes. Oh, we don't know this Biafra movement and a make as if KD no see can junior. You have to go. And if you know what you can junior, you can never say as if can force. But all need after this Biafra now, yeah, was it zero again? Was it zero again? I don't think any can complain now, Momo. Look at the complaint, look at the Momo. Only zero we use on a Momo, and not complain. Only zero in the memory and complaining. Let us not see this Biafra movement as something like and a junior and a force and a force and a dear. No. Oh, a very wrong perception. When I drop easy, I drop you enough for drop where I have now for some time. When I come back to go there here, see Nikky or we keep.
Yeah, one night which I go for everything or is your all the same thing I need since all this wahala some people were bad belly but at the government. I have put the thing now. We don't need it. Any negativity of any kind, we don't need it. It's not welcomed. All the same thing now I need. And I believe that the message now of my just that now one day we see Aquara. And again, I think the best solution to this thing well, you notice here during that one. Why not remove them? Obuna fan na cabinet, for instance. The water. Now with the solution. You notice here this kind of people. Why not remove them so that can happy corrupt? Indoors, in the serious the water go just like only one statement released the night. No when no now this movement me can a push having can they are not doing it willingly, they are doing it as if can make way not be do you understand? So such persons, among that the person is not qualified. The water go, why not a shift to Onya? Because there are a lot of people that are willing, ready. They don't care. They are willing and ready. So a pick here those people. Then weapon down who talk cardinal on the name can a mere mad favor. A discard they are those people. To avoid them corrupting other minds in the very serious and willing to work for the United States of Biafra.
Yeah, my sister now, like this thing now from the guitar now. It's like now we I know broadcast now, we are broadcasting now. And our words here, they are listening, they are hearing us. They are all hearing us. The whole world is watching us. Like this kind of thing. Sometimes these people are anadika uti de brere namo. Anadik uti de brere namo. Like they are not cool. They are not cool. They are not what is it called? They are not cool. They are not hot. Yotago. And some of them are very, very sensitive. Yotago. Mba find me like that. Mba isi kebe achọ ha. Isi kebe achọ ha. Ha futazi ha ga-eko izi aka. Ha fuzi ha ga-eko ya aka. We destroy wazie gi, we cut wazie gi, we cause more commotion. Sometimes wisdom is profitable. Yotago. Oh, now, like for example, now, like anya ato now, I know Peter now. Like I would anya ato now, me example now. Oh, now for example, now you wanna when I'm looking now, no ever G14 now. You know with the managing director of we as this family. Yotago. You wanna go on now. You wanna happen that now go on with ya. Yotago. You wanna mua. Oh, now digging on we digging and make expect give me as munya. You are not doing it. You are not doing it. Yotago. We like kind of in a way, because we are something, all that cause more problem. Yotago. The only best way I get handle for me on that suggestion, you ignore that person. Oh no, Sarah me free, Imano a free can asa, and then Asabia Imano, you do to go with say free. Your owner, Imano, you start a free like a got 2 4 or something like that. For you, no, gig happens on a Gauraka 2 for that dot, more than ignore. You're talking about point. When a people say that in one we were that in out to see dot, not much Saka to see. You know, we are going to miss here. You know, we are going to miss here. Oh, no, not here on game here. No, we told you, Ocha. Without complaint. One I remember quite a soon on about. I remember quite soon on the Yam Nagunu now, life and direct, and me. Or what you need a command, or what you need a command in the Roku. Almost on certain things I will use to my apply. Give it to plan the thought I ain't at all. You're talking about point. The same person if you name call I feel no Miami. Give war and Allah, where I can go over goes out. You go no yourself, no choice kingri. One again, where I can borrow in the kitchen, gaga go the shangri, get over kingri. No, when I can have a cocono. Yotago, when I conscience, I cannot choice is here. Conscience, I cannot judge is now. And that person will be forced to do the right thing. And maybe what he has a suggestion. They will take as an advice. They will take in a way that I carry everybody along. You're talking my point, but on your actually went to your use or no black panty. You are free to do whatever thing you want to do, but here my problem no black. You got wire. Oh, I know this Bafra movement, you're in peace. You are not sowing a seed of peace. How are you going to reap? How are you going to reap peace? You're not going to reap peace. Oh, so discord among us here now. Seed of discord. They are now reaping it, and they reap here now. They reap. Are you not? Why not fear every day? We are seeing it. So seed of destruction. They are not. How did they destroy? So we are encouraging every Biafrans all over the world. When you have this USB government, it's not going to pay you good. You know, na cabinet, na cabinet, and the heaven and earth can hear us, can bear us witness. Then you want in on outside the cabinet, you want in on a media, on a media now. Nikky AGNES, reference us, Biafra is my home, na media. God in this space as a media, can we see Sarah is go to your matter or people? And I get media now got corrupt on their mind. I get this media and I got jam people their head together. I get this media and I say, I get this media and blackmail. You would have like that one at the end of the day. So I use my mic for now. Oh, Mama Satakora the Ajuju.
Yes, then Wanda, and when you're going there for now. Oh, when the binance now, I didn't about ball. And they do got goal post. Come on, I come market the goal post so for when I about ball. Yeah, well, if you go post so, Obon and give about ball, okay, Jebba, a booty post, okay, buying a call where that. Mbuzia ball, you was come by ball, I post it, who go post, let's walk we are. So I come market, do go post so for when I mean, what is our goal post now? The goal post is the government. the goalpost ihe niile kịtawo oge a nọ n'ime ya bụ oge a Baịbụl sị na mkpụrụ osisi ọbụla na-adịghị amị nke ọma na a ga-egbutu mkpụrụ osisi a ka nke chọrọ ịmị nke ọma wee mịa nke ọma gaa n'ime gọọmenti ya nọkịta ị ga-afụ mkpụrụ ọma na ndị na-amị ya meberala ya onwe ha mkpụrụ ọjọọ niile a na-egbutu ya ha na-achara ya n'ụzọ one after the other ndị ma na onye ọjọọ na-ekweta na ya na-eme ihe ọjọọ tili onye ahụ ebe ha dino comes at last mgbe akwara ma na ya nwere ya na-eme ihe ọjọọ ịma na onye ara na-ekwe na ya na-ayara ma na ya agba ọtọ tili mgbe ahụ bịa dị obere ma wee sị hey so since all these years amụkwa m ọtọ na-awara n'ime ahịa so na arụ adịghị mbụ ya eziokwu sef then mgbe ahụ nke ị ga so awa gọọmenti adịghị ebe ọ dị a na-eme ya mbuga even gọọmenti anyị na ozi mgbe anyị na ọtọ pilot mgbe anyị na briji bụ eme asị na anyị achụ mmadụ mmerọbata obi eji wee tụleti ịma mmadụ abụ wee ruo ka ọ dị na wee tụlọti oge nke na ada ndị ụchụ na ọ dị spepụl a na-ekwu okwu ya ndị nke ji aka paakị ha one side gosi ụdị mkpụrụ osisi ha bụ gosi na ha ebupụle ha so onye ọbụla n'ime anyị fụrụ onwe ya n'ime USD mara gịnị ka anyị nọ oge a na-akọta abụghị oge eji eme divorce ọ na ịchọghị ịnọ n'ime the gọọmenti ime gịnị ijiri aka gị chebere onwe gị adịghị ayọ gị biko so o sie m kwuru bụ because of na ịdịazi ahụ na the gọọmenti ma na the manager of the gọọmenti esi utu oge mgbe aha na individual instead of ije zoro oge pụta social media bịa gbaba saga kwuba okwu make an sense so ọ ya akwa iji nwaanyị tụrụ onwe gị n'ụzọ ndị ọbara ha la n'ọkụ ewere ihe a na-emeruo ya n'isi that is ebe mmapụ n'okwu nwere onwe afọ so ka onye ọbụla n'ime anyị lebara onwe echiche anya ọ bụrụ na ị bịakwara n'ọzọ bụ na ihe ị bịara bụ na enwere ụgwọ a ga-akwụ gị ma ọ bụla nwanne gị ma Ngozi Ọrabaeze lọya na iji wee bịa na kabinet memba ị ga-esila kabinet memba pụọ ebe anyị nọkịta abụ ozi mgbe a na-eme nwanne n'okwu nwere onwe ọ bụ ozi mgbe ọ na-abụ famili na onye ala asị na ọ na-eme na iwu bụ na ọ ga-abụrụ ya ọ bụrụ eziokwu bikos enweghị onye ga-esi na gọọmenti ya pụọ ka Biafra na ha ghara idifend ya ọ bụrụ na maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ n'ime taa anyị anọghị ebe anyị nọ ọ dị ka enwee ege ma ọ pụla gọọmenti ya ma nga n'iru so ọ kwesịghị ka m fụta onwe m na ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ ma soshal midia na ọnwa ihe a na-ekwu na ọsọ m bụ enwere sensị eji foto soshal midia mana nke ahụ okwu asị ihe anyị ga-ewere ya bụ na nnụnụ feta ọ bụrụ igwe nnụnụ ebe a ka ntụrụ okwu nke m na-akọ ọ dị ugbu a ka na-akwa n'ihu.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Biafra is my home. EJ Glitters, are you there?
Ndewo maazị ndewo.
Okay.
Maazị enweghị nchọ respond ihe maazị Chinọ kwuru before mana Chinọ okwugo okwu kwukwasa I'm not able to respond to that particular one. I'm going to go back there. I'm going to digress a little bit.
Yeah. So biko ka m na-arịọ ụmụ Biafra ndị kwụ na USD gọọmenti ebe ọbụla gọọmenti anyị meje let us follow ebe ọbụla gọọmenti anyị meje na ka anyị sobe the gọọmenti enwe gọọmenti ọzọ anyị nwe first time anyị nwe gọọmenti ya biko anyị gbalịba ndị be anyị si na ọ na-eme ọ bụrụ na mmadụ kwụba mbọ nwafee fensị bata na be mmadụ ọ dịghị asị na ịma na fensị dị izi ọ dịghị ọkwa n'izi and ịbụ onye ndu adịghị adị enwere obi ụtọ dị m n'okwu nwere onwe abụ na anyị enwe ha ndị ọchịchị kama na anyị nwere
Maazị Chinọ
because ha from na ebe anyị nọ ka ọ dị ugbu a ana m ekwu ya kwụsie ya ike mmadụ dịka m abụọ mgbe m ma abịa na soshal midia abịa arụbeghị na the gọọmenti because gọọmenti anyị na-kwesịrị ịbụ ndị na-asụ ezigbo oyibo because freedom a na-asụ Igbo freedom a na-asụ ngiri Igbo freedom na-asụ oyibo ọ nwere ihe Amerịka na-asụ ọ nwere ihe ndị nọ na haus a na-asụrụ ha nwada mma asụ dịka oyibo ahụ so mgbe m fụrụ onye ka m asụ ya chara m ya n'ụzọ ka ọ jee sụta abịa m sọpọtụọ ya na onye ahụ jiri ya na-asụ ya does not mean na ọka m ihe nwa na ọsụ oyibo ahụ Donald Trump anụ ya ọsụ oyibo ahụ ndị na-Amerịka anụ ya ọsụọ ya ndị UK anụ ya mana ndị asụọ ngiri Igbo nwa mma asụ na nwanne o nwere ebe eji eje so na gọọmenti ya ghọta ndị ahụ mara asụ oyibo nọmba 1 weta ndị ahụ nwere ọgụgụ isi nọmba 2 weta ndị amamihe dị n'ime ha tinyezina ndị jiri akwụkwọ ahụ tisụba oyibo ọ bụrụ na Dr. Ngozi Ọrabaeze sụọ oyibo oge nke na-asụ oyibo ihe ama difference dị na hala mrala enwere ihe dị iche na egbe na egbe ọ bụrụ na mgbe Exodus sụọ oyibo nke nwadị sụọ oyibo enwere ka oyibo dị oyibo nke nwala nke Exodus otu a ka ọ dị ihe anyị na-eme o because na ụwa ga na-ele anya ị na-achọ ka America recognize ya gị iwere je weta onye nwere drop out from primary 5 ka ị na-eje ka ọ represent ya gị o jee ebe ahụ ma asụ ezigbo awa na gọna ọ ya anụkwu ya Come ya be interpret ma asụọ ya. Ebe anyị nọ kịta bụ na gọọmenti ya need quality not quantity. They need standard, not standard. We need standard people and quality, not quantity anymore. And the quality is what we have now in the government. That is why AGM kwesịrị ka eme. So ana m asụ m Biafra. Na mwa Biafra is my home. Na ekwetere m eziokwu na gọọmenti ya na-emeti ọfụma. Ọ bụ na mụ nwa nkwụji on social media ihe ọbụla ọfụla m nwenye ma mmekwu. Ka m ma bịa ebe igo nwe m ajọ. Agbanyụ m YouTube m for 1 month. Ọ pụtara m agbaala ọsọ ma mapụ onye Biafra. No, but I'm going to hear more. I'm going to email a gem do one model. Thank you so much. No surrender, no retreat.
And thank you so much, Mazi. Mazi, thank you so much for your wonderful submission. I actually got our go already now. We are rounding up. I are and we go up. We have to go in the next 15 minutes. I actually got our go. And thank you so much, my sister, our lovely sister, Nikky AGNES, for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for your patience. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you for your wonderful contribution. So before I went out, got EJ glitters no. EJ glitters. Please, can you raise this
right? Mazi Chino, does it mean you know how by now singing chere? Mazi Chino. Hi, okay. That's by the way. And when he could before more than actually respond to like he could go like more than three response ago. So but I'm gonna go back there anyway. Mana he could Egypt very vital point because he don't know could that Madam Orabeze went to check all the documents, right? Oh, went to check all the documents. Now here Biafra name everything. Now submit here the documents from country to country, all the tables of Ndioku matter na ihe name. Mana ihe uzi so uzi to sky our what we have to negotiate, you know. But honestly, it's not just the documents. Document is not enough. You understand? We need to be able to have money. Here declare this here declare is not a joke. This Biafran Gary declare na Finland is not a joke. We need money to be able to defend it. When you can see from now till the next 20 years, and when you get menu, well, let's come and lay our hand in our resources. And how are we going to be able to lay our hands in our resources? I need to go going here, Jenny, Napu handi Gianike. That's the only way. Then how we spoke afa. Napu had the tin Nike with a guy boo. I get a jazz in here fenelu. Otaka is when Napatali haji. So I go weekend at from now till the next 10 years. Now to Yaku Benny the number one in it. Oh, I want to make it the full step. Got my one and Jin I can up hair and the guinea get Jimmy. Oh, we're going to drink where go. A jazz in here I get you an honor. We go back up. I get a jukwanaz near replace Mandina on with a hajina or now so you know where go. Oh, matter of wine with Uncle Quine Lego Quaga Sana to Junam Bani negotiate Locan in Himere. Mba, it's about ego. It's about ego jazu in here. I would got choke when I had Nike. You got Narianike. Again, you can't get Rianik Bagianaka. Makandi buying the Noyano and our sister from UK. Ijoma Kuroku about Undino Arizona many party hammer and hating your Biafran flag hatting here because Undiba had this they had the be serious Hama Behanako. Hama Behanako, you would
sorry to interject. Like that, I would on there by
right. But they felt like they've arrived. They've gotten out they want, so they want to be able to be traveling back and forth. The zoo. You understand? They want to be able to be traveling back and forth. So the hatcho he made away include name. So hanono, they get azu, they get him in azu. So how many haneme? So they are still they hear about here Biafra, Hana and Nancy. But then they practice a different thing. Because so wakanato hoto, or one day Nigeria canato, because I feel had one chonchego. So then they will still be going back and forth. On here. So hama benana chinapuhala. Eba webe hagakwa. Eba na America hano eba hu ka ha ga anokwa ha ukwu ha ga agbata n'ụlọ ma anya ha emepebe very soon anya ha ga-emepe ịnọ na mba ọzọ na-eriji anyị ga-aga n'obodo ga-eriji gị nọrọ na obodo ndị ọzọ nọ na-eriji ndị ihe na-eme maazị biko ka m hapụ ya here
The thing they got straight. Some of our people may feel like maybe the words that we are using here, maybe the truth is too strong on them. How are they going to cope with this kind of thing? How is it possible that somebody can live a moral decency life? Why not possible? It's all about decision. Is it possible that I can have self-discipline? Why not possible? It's all about decision and a choice. It's possible. It's Nikky AGNES. Is it not possible for somebody to have? It's possible. It's a decision. And some of them will be thinking now, when this thing would do, Exodus is saying here, Nikky is saying here, or EJ Glitters is saying here, or Mazichino is saying here. It's not possible. One day it's possible. When you believe and when you decide, it is possible. And if you don't want to make it possible, you're going to decide. One day you're going to pay for it. You're going to pay for it. If you don't want to make the decision to make that right decision to do the right thing, so that you can get the right result. This is not concha and choose. This is not hatred. This is not choose. You must pay the price. Any decision that we make today, we're going to pay for it. Now we need money to support. The government. Even if you say you don't have that money now, there must something you must do. There must something you must do. It's not a must that you must give money. The money. If you don't have the money, you can pray. If you don't have the money, you can share programs. If you don't, you can even click like button. If you don't have the money, you can even preach. Then for those that have the money, then you only work on this money. You have this money in this Biafra movement. You are a billionaire and you are a millionaire. You don't want to bring this a million to sponsor the government. Time you when even king Konaka Nigeria, the full and kidnap or no. Most of them are about millions in Biafra land. Some of the reverend fathers, they pay millions of naira every day. Nimo here, the full and ego. Yeah? Ego can bring the government can provide drug security. You say that they are playing, don't mind them. This Biafran thing. And the way we work and that, but I say, no, I never man me pronounce I say this Biafra of 13. Those people they talk say this Biafra of 13. Now that thing about that thing they will me well. Man go against them and this Biafra of 13. Which means the person doesn't even know what Biafra means. If they are not serious. One day something get hitting down. Something get hitting down. I'm and if anybody want to take this word for granted, if you know we go here, here very soon, here, the testimony. You take my point. What we do is more spiritual than physical. You are fighting to secure your future generation. It is only a good parents would fight for the future generation of Omia. Or a good parents now fighting for future generation of Omia. You have to go. Or you a good parents now fighting lay a foundation for future generation here. That is what we are doing now. So we are not wasting our time. We are not stupid. We are not mad. We know what we are doing. We want to secure the future generation of our children. That's the way I'm seeing it. I must sacrifice my time. I will sacrifice my money. I will sacrifice my gift to get it done. Without this mindset, we are going nowhere. But no matter or matter no or matter say, with this kind of mindset, if Masina and Kalu said they are going to give us Biafra, and there's nothing you can do to stop this movement. It must come to pass because all we hear there. My sister Nikky AGNES, I want you to say your submission. I chikotawago. When I say no zia in Abalia, we also from. I used to go zia in Abalia. Onye went. You are nothing on the Hakadron. EJ Glitters is here. Ocean Master is here. Chioma Ibe is here. Nikky AGNES is here. Chanozi, Honorable Zigozi, according to part by part. Also, we need to encourage one another. We need to support it to one another. We need to pray for what we need to support this God. We need to make it. We must get it right. I cannot. I get my money. Distract. Nobody can distract me in this movement. Nobody can deceive me in this movement. Nobody can confuse me in this movement. Nikky, but to a level like you get confused again at this movement, yeah. EJ glitters the level of Gurkita now. When the person got Sagi brand now this movement, nobody can Ocean Master. Nobody can over here carry over here. We have crossed the Rubicon. When I did my money now because I took Tawago. I'm not just some solution.
Biko, can submit ya maka achọ m ịba Eziazarum. Nwanne m, ọ dị egwu. Ndewo nụ. Nwa DJ Glitters, my greetings always to you. Nne nọ ebe a, nne m ịchaka. Ndị be anyị dị mma, biko buntewe n'obi unu enu. Maka na ụdara chaa chaa nọ anyị n'iru.
I swear.
Ndewo.
So,
Nikky AGNES, you know, thank you very much for the compliment.
Thank you.
ịma ụfọdụ ụmụ nwaanyị na-adịkwa n'ifele ma ndị ifele ndị otu m maka na awụ mmadụ dị ifele rinne. So nne, Biafra is my home. You did wonderful well with your submission. And let me add this little bit from what you said. Ndị be anyị ọ dịrị izi ịnapụta agụ ife agụ kpụ n'ọnụ. Ụmụ ife ọ dịrị izi ịnapụta ọdụm ma krokodil ife bara ya n'ọnụ. Mana aga m egwuru okwu ndị Igbo wee pịakọnata ụfọdụ okwu. Komokoye nne m sị nọ ife ụkwụ ka a na-eji wee chọọ ife daa mmiri weta ya wee nye onye nwe ya n'aka. Uche anyị dị ya. Ndị be anyị si na na-anụ ọgụ polisi a wee bịa. Ọ na-eme eme. Our brother Chino Biafra is our home said here that that is the time that the government of USB should use our resources, our God-given resources, mineral resources, the black gold that we have, and other minerals to lobby to other nations to support us, which I agree 100%, which is the right thing to do. The only thing that remains there is the right time to do it. We know that Biafra have been declared in the presence of all the world, every country in the world. There is no country or no nation on the planet Earth today that will not say that they are not aware of Biafran government. Every government, every serious government knows about this government of Biafra today. But you know that there is a lot of diplomatic work that's supposed to be on the ground and around, or to be, or the diplomatic movement that's supposed to be achieved before this our resources, before this our government giving our resources will be accepted by other nations. We know that. And I strongly believe that the government is working gear that. At this time that me and you we are talking today, as tomorrow is the fundraising, the best thing that we will do for ourselves now is to support the best way we can. Not only by our energies, not only by our wisdoms, not only by our utterances, not only by our gingerings, but everybody should rally round.
Yes, so
Your 1 cent, your one ejemma, your 100 ejemma, your 50 ejemma, your 20 ejemma, 30 ejemma, your thousands ejemma. Anyone that you can, according by your capacity, go and put it into the government purse. I'm talking about government of USB. www.usb.org or New Dimension mandate account provided
by Dr. Ngozo Rabeze and the USB cabinet. Go and donate it there. As you donate it, you are giving more strength, more oxygen, more energy, more recognition as well to this liberation we are into.
Yes, sir.
And that is the best way, and that is the fastest way that all of us will achieve these recognitions and take total control of what belongs to us.
Yes, sir.
We can continue to do what you are doing, but we need to do more. Because for other government of the world to come and negotiate with us to buy those precious goods from us, a lot of things have to be put in place.
Yes, sir.
So I want all of us to understand it as this USB government are working tireless, working towards it. Oge may have Vananya one day, as Mazin Nandekano said, and Mazin Samuel Bereko it. They will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra. It's gonna happen. By the time we get that recognition and begins to do business with them through our resources, my dear, every other thing is history. Chinon, so you said it here that the 1967 era was cuttled because of how these people cut us off from Ambazonia and from that Amba territory. Today, Mazina, the Kanoma, Simon, and Biafrans today, these generations of Biafra have studied everything and know that yes, you cannot cut us from anywhere. Gone are those days that where they tell you that Biafra is interlocked. We are not interlocked. We are 18 nautical miles to Atlantic Ocean, more close than Lagos, more close than every other person, every other nation. From Abba State, 18 nautical miles to Atlantic Ocean. We have our sea route, we have our airspace. Nobody will deceive us. So Biafrans, tomorrow is Saturday. Let us all of us, join that fundraising either by Zoom, if they decided to do the program on YouTube, we'll still see. But coming to Zoom, if you don't want your name to be mentioned, donate anonymously. It will be count as anonymously. Some notable men are donating. It is only Simon Eba or DPM know them. You never hear their name. You never hear the amount they donate. You call them secret donors. Some of us that like our names to be called, it is good because it encourages others as well. Let us continue to do it. Whichever way you choose, whichever formula, it is welcome. And your money will be get into the purse. And that thing that you are sending the money for, you will see the result. Thank you, and may God bless Biafrans all over the world. It is Biafra or Biafra. Again, it is Biafra or Biafra. We move. Mazin Nandekano, you shall live long. Maz Simon Eba, you shall live long. Freedom, unconditional to all of you and all of us. Thank you, Biafrans. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Oshonik Master. Thank you so much, Oshonik Maka. Thank you so much, my brother. Another more than one need you too much. Really, I really feel you. You're always on point. My brother. Continue to move. Joma Ibe, thank you so much. Ijoma UK, thank you so much. EJ Glitters, thank you so much for joining me tonight. And most importantly, the one and the only, my sister, our sister.
Our people in the comment section.
Telling you, our people in the comment section, Fidele, Bokwe, Pudo, Kochus, Unokanka, Rosie, Goddess, River Goddess, nah. Today I just remind I was here and they one to one guy, one to my sister, one to go to my mom myself. I don't know pack is a pack now. You have to go so because message I deliver go na balia. And the USB government last bus or no gossip allow. We must continue and we must do it the right way. Nikky, AGNES, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are wonderful. You are wonderful. You are wonderful. You want the number. You were a colleague indeed, and which again there. You I don't allow devil to enter you. And I'm not allow devil to enter me. One love. When you try to go more Biafra, I want to catch a call.
I greet the whole Biafrans. I'm really so happy for this message. It was a very spiritual and powerful message. I'm so happy. And I'm so happy that so many people turned on. God bless Biafrans. God bless United States of Biafra. God bless each and every one of you here, all of you in the comment section, those that contributed, all of you. I don't know their names. I'm only seeing the one letters. So I'm so happy. I appreciate each and every one of us here. And you, my brother.
One you got above one message us. I name here, here.
I'm so happy. Yeah. My time after two. So
Mamua. Cheerful now here self. Cheerful go here. You know, 5 a.m. here now. 5 a.m. If we go the kind of sacrifice I need tinye ka o wee dịrị our next generation mpụta ndị mmadụ na-ewetara anyị ọnụ and a na-akwụ anyị ụgwọ they are not being paid voluntarily ọ kụzi anyị dị mmadụ ji aka dị n'onwe ya ịghọtago because God sees our heart. So my sister, good night. We got ọfụma and new blessing, more blessings. Amaka ga-emere gị this week or Amaka ga-emere gị next week. Amaka, God is going to surprise you. Ịghọtago? One love. One now.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Bye bye, Biafra. See you some other time. Okay.